Hello, and welcome to Optimal Play. We're here on the spookiest moment of the year, the middle of the afternoon on the Saturday before Halloween, to get into the new iteration of the classic cooperative horror game, Arkham Horror. Joining me on this investigation today are Rebecca, Shane, and Lindsay. And we're going to dig in to the Azathoth, the approach of Azathoth scenario, as we are working together to stop Azathoth, the ancient evil, from awakening and devouring all of Arkham and probably the rest of the world.
Probably.
Probably. It's a safe bet. We are each going to be playing one of the investigators of Arkham Horror, the same ones you may know and love from other games. Shane, you want to tell us about yours?
Boy, I'd love to. I am Norman Withers, the astronomer. The story so far. Norman Withers was a scientist, a rational man devoted to the reasoned exploration of the universe. So when data showed that the universe was ending, he calmly and reasonably examined the situation and checked his results. There was no mistake. 6 stars had simply vanished, and something impossible was moving in the void. Although the scientific community dismissed his research as the ramblings of a crackpot, Norman continued his studies, approaching the problem with the same rationality he always had used. So what if his studies were now a forgotten ancient lore, and even magic? He was still a rational man. My primary role is a seeker, an intrepid sleuth, and his secondary role is a mystic, which is adept at warding against evil. And I will start with $1.
Woo!
A Fine Gate spell, which will be useful for moving around the board, and I'm choosing the Precious Memento item. Remove 2 horror from this card after I gain a clue, and it basically acts as a store for horror damage. Lindsay?
All right, I am Dexter Drake. So magic, illusions, have been a hobby for Dexter Drake from childhood and into the Great War. As a boy, he dreamed of real sorcery, but vanishing coins and other stage magic was the closest he ever came. Until the old street magician had unleashed his curse. Since then, Dexter has learned the truth. Real magic existed, and it was more terrible than he could ever imagine. But what was he to do, except to learn as much about it as he possibly could? Find the trick, the man behind the curtain, the secret that made it all make sense. Except the curtain is reality, and the great Drake is less and less certain that his secret is worth knowing. Obviously, Drake is a mystic. And I start with the Mists of Relay, which allows me to test lore instead of observation if I'm evading a monster, and $2. And then I chose Astral Travel, which allows me to test lore and move the number of successes that I have.
+2.
+2.
A couple nice tricks.
Couple nice tricks.
Illusions,
Also,
Brandon.
the other important thing that Dexter has is my focus limit is based on the number of spells that I have. So I start off with 2 focus limit, and that can increase through the game.
Right.
Awesome.
Rebecca, who are you?
I am Calvin Wright. I'm the Haunted. The hardest thing Calvin has ever done was to walk away from Jiwao, who had been there making all the times before easy. But he had no choice. The vision, Jiwao, burning to dust, the world blasted by light, the darkness within him. Calvin couldn't let it take his beloved from him, so he removed himself from the equation. He struck a bargain. He let the cult of the masked god think that they could control him and waited for the moment to strike back against the ancient evil that threatened the world. It was a hard time, but knowing that Jiwao was safe made it easier. It wasn't that Calvin wasn't afraid. He was. But he knew what had to be done and that he was the one man who could do it. Primary role is Guardian, and I'm also a rogue.
That's dark.
Yeah. He's haunted, so.
He is.
I start off with Spirit Dagger, which enhances my attack and warding. And I also have the Until Time, where I can store up to 2 strength and 2 horror. And I have $3.
Very nice. That leaves me. I will be playing as Jenny Barnes. Although a great lover of wealth and comfort, Jenny always had a curious and adventurous streak. While she adored the fashion and society of Paris and Venice, she was equally at home sport shooting in rural Scotland, or trawling the jazz clubs of New Orleans. She'd even funded an archaeological dig of her own, just for the fun of being the first one into the old tomb. So when she learned that her sister Isabel was missing, Jenny came to Arkham to handle the matter herself. I know, right? Perhaps a life of wealth and power had made her overconfident, or perhaps the rogues who'd taken her sister had made their last mistake. So I'm out for both to find my sister and get revenge on whoever took her, which makes me a rogue. Generally, I get a lot of money via my action, spend it on cool things, hopefully. The ones I start with are Jenny's twin 45s, which help me attack as you would think that guns would, and can boost a die. And I have a talent called My Search for Izzy, which lets me suffer damage and horror to rerolling a number of dice. I don't know how many times I can afford to do that in a game, but we'll find out.
Good to have either way.
Yeah, and in a crucial test, I'm sure it will come in handy. So, Arkham Horror 3rd Edition plays out over a series of rounds. We'll be taking actions each round, enemies will move, we will have encounters, and finally there will be mythos effects. We're playing a scenario which, unlike the previous games, is not just an ancient one who is slightly changing the rules of the game. The scenario has a branching story that unfolds depending on how we do or decisions that we make, and we don't even know how to win. I even have only played this once before and did not win.
So none of us know how to win.
So even I do not know how to win the scenario. We will hopefully all find out together.
I believe in us.
Would you... Lindsay, would you start out with just the flavor text on Approach of Azathoth?
Of course. At the center of infinity slumbers Azathoth, lulled to sleep by the ceaseless piping of accursed flutes. Yet some mortals would seek to draw the infinite power and calamity of the blind idiot god to them, thereby doom all of humanity. That means under this one we start at the train station.
Mm-hmm. We're all there.
And should I read the reckoning?
We'll save that for the first reckoning.
Okay.
Some humans are not very smart. Why would you want to summon the blind idiot god?
Yeah, you'd think there are way better gods that you could try to summon.
I like the blind idiot god. It feels very apt right now.
Yeah, I guess.
All right, yeah. I think we can all agree with you there.
Perfect.
Okay, Azathoth's scenario does instruct us to start with 2 codex cards in play that set some of the baseline rules and goals. The first one is called Anomalies. People walk with their heads down, shoulders hunched. With each new oddity, it becomes harder to pretend that nothing is wrong. But the vanishings, the strange lights, the sightings of inhuman creatures, they are not something that can be ignored. At least, not for long. This sets the rules for how Doom and Anomalies are going to work. When a space on the board has 3 Doom in it, we're putting these Doom tokens directly onto the spaces on the board in this game. When a space has 3 Doom or a neighborhood has 5 Doom, it's going to open an anomaly in that neighborhood. And then any more Doom that would get placed in that neighborhood goes onto this scenario sheet instead. We have anomaly encounters while we're in a neighborhood with an anomaly instead of normal neighborhood encounters. And then finally, when a neighborhood has 0 Doom in it, that's what ends the anomaly, and we'll remove the anomaly token from the board. So that's what that card lays out. Then we have Deja Vu. The day dawns the color of hammered lead, with a stillness and chill that settles over the gabled roofs of Arkham, and it lingers. As you go through your morning routine, you cannot shake the feeling of having done this before. The same breakfast, the same headlines in the newspaper warning of disappearances and odd goings-on, and a note in your handwriting reading, "The Daemon Sultan approaches. Meet at the train station." It tells us when there are 3 or more clues on the scenario sheet, add card 4 to the codex. We don't know what card 4 does, but since we get there by successfully accumulating clues, it's probably a good thing for us. And then it says when there's 3 or more Doom on the scenario sheet, flip this card, which, same, we don't know what it will do, but if it involves Doom piling up, it's probably bad. And that brings us to our turns. Everyone's going to get 2 actions from a list. We all have a little reference card that you'll probably see us looking at a lot because we're all new to this game. We get to take 2 actions each in any order we like, and they can't be the same action twice. Any thoughts?
Well, my guy's good at lore, so there's a lot of Doom that's out there to be taken. So I might move over towards the, what's it called? Unvisited Isle, and try to get the lore there, or the Doom there, and maybe pick up the clue, since I can move there. and do that. That would be my 2 turns.
Right. When you're in a neighborhood with the clue in it, you have a chance of gaining that clue as your encounter. So,
Right.
Yeah.
So that's okay with everybody else?
Love it.
Yeah, sounds
Where
good.
am I? So movement, I can move up to 2 for 1 action, and then my other action is going to be ward, where I test my lore to remove doom equal to the test results. So I only need 1.
You got this.
Come on.
Show us the kind of magician you are.
I'm a good one. I got 2 successes. So
All right,
the doom
remove
can
that
go
doom.
off. And that's the end of my turn.
Flip your token to mark that your turn is done. What are you guys thinking?
Kind
You
of
guys got a
weird.
lot going on over there.
I'm going, I think, to stay unless anyone has a problem with it. I will boost my lore by using the focus ability, and then
Okay.
I will try to ward this existing doom away. If everyone's on board with that.
Love it.
Go for it.
Excellent, which brings me up to 4. Lore, all I need is 1, and I did not do it.
Not do it.
Got a whole lot of 4s.
Ooh.
All right, well.
Well, it's a good
next
thing there's a
person.
lot of other people in
Yeah.
this space.
All right, you can flip your token over since you've taken your turn.
Right.
Okay, I am pretty lousy at warding. That uses lore, and I have 1. So I'll leave that to you magicians and astronomers. I was going to say scientists, then I was like, why are
Yeah,
scientists casting spells? The whole thing.
I mean, that's what Shane does in his free time a lot anyway.
That's
so.
true. Astronomers love to cast spells.
I just realized why you're playing Norman.
Yep,
Yeah.
Shane is an astronomer.
In real life.
in real life.
Okay, I'm one of our better fighters, so why don't I go ahead and try to take out this cultist that started on the board, this rogue figure. I'm going to move... The move action lets you move 2 spaces, and you can spend up to $2 more to move up to 2 spaces further. I'll spend 1, since I started with 5
You're rich.
as the
Rich
rich.
bitch.
Life is so
Dylan.
much easier when you're rich.
Ain't that the truth? So I'll engage this robed figure, since it's now in my space. I attack it as my second action by testing strength. My twin 45s give me an additional 3. So I'm rolling 6 dice, and I just need to do 1 damage to the robed figure to kill it.
And you don't manage it.
Not
So-
even close.
My gun has this ability that says I can add 1 to a die result, so even if there was a 4, I could bump it up to a 5, which would be a success, but these are all 3s and 1s.
You could use your search for Izzy. You could suffer 1 damage and 1
Yeah.
horror to reroll any number of dice.
Is that worth it though?
It's so early for that. You know what?
Yeah.
Sure. Maybe I'll make my way over to like the diner where I can heal and stuff in the future.
There we go.
So yeah, if you would throw 1 damage and 1 horror, we can just go ahead and put it on my search for Izzy card, since that can hold 2 and 2. Thanks. Full on reroll. All right. Whoa. 1 success.
We got a 4
Okay.
this
4.
time.
We got 4.
Got a 4. I can bump it to a 5 by using my
What are the odds?
twin 45s. That
was pretty bad.
That better not be the start of a trend.
I hope not.
No, you're getting it all out now. You're gonna
Yes.
be fine.
Yes, that's how luck works.
That's how
Yeah.
statistics work.
Then again, I'm giving you a hard time saying that when I was saying it was going to be a trend. All right, the robed figure is off the board. Let's never speak of it again,
For now.
or
Well, there's
or of my
another.
fight with it.
There's another one
This
on the
one
board, so
right there.
Yeah.
There is.
that's fine. It's fine.
But it's not my problem. My turn's done.
Okay, so I'm going to move over here to try and get this guy.
All right, up to
So
the
1
Arkham
over.
Advertiser.
Arkham Advertiser.
Rebecca, do you want to stay on that and try to just deal with this?
Just-
That way you could
Okay.
focus instead of moving.
Well, what are you going to do on your next turn?
On my next turn, I can move. Probably on my next move, I'm going to use my Find Gate spell, which allows me to move to a space of my choice with 1 or more
Okay,
doom.
well then I'll stay here and then focus, and then I'll get this one on the next go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
It's not going
So,
anywhere.
for my move, I'm going to stay where I am. And I'm going to focus to increase my lore. And then I'm going to try and ward. And I have 3 from my skill, plus the 1 lore, plus 2 from my spirit dagger card.
Oh yeah, take some more dice. It's cool.
And I got 1.
Sometimes messes are
And I'm
rolled.
going to find a better place to roll next time.
You're good. You're
You
good.
know what? I think it went great.
Yeah. It always happens this game. You've got handfuls
so
of
I will
dice.
remove this.
Sweet. Okay. That's
and
it.
select my token.
That's everyone's turn. The next thing that happens is the monster phase. We do have one monster on the board, the other robed figure, and we follow its movement instructions. Yeah, so it moves towards the unstable space, which we look at the top card of the event discard pile, and it's
this
the
one?
train station. No, the discard pile right here.
Oh, okay, yeah. So the unstable one is the one that has the doom on it.
Correct.
Okay, so towards the train
So
station. Great.
its best route to the train station, it could go one of two ways, but let's keep it away from Dexter, since I hear you're not a good fighter.
I'm not a good fighter.
Okay, so it'll swing up to the La Bella Luna. And hang
Does
out
it?
there.
I don't think that is the closest way though, because this way it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You're absolutely right.
So I think I have to deal with it.
Okay, so you
you'll
have
get-
found a robed figure
Fun.
at your space. Because it entered your space during the monster phase, it does attack you right now. It's
Right
just
now?
going to do 1 damage to you. There's no
So
dice
1
involved.
damage. Okay.
1 damage.
Here you go.
Could be worse. You have 5 health.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
4 health now.
Could be better.
And I can help out and take on health.
That's
Yes,
true.
her ability is she can take your damage from you,
Yeah.
which
Would be great. Thank you.
probably will come in handy. Yeah.
Just let me know. Phone a friend.
Okay, that was the only monster, so now we move on to the encounter phase. What's a little different in this one from previous iterations of this franchise is that we can take our encounters in any order we like. I don't find that it matters all that often. It does
especially-
sometimes. Yeah, why don't we just start with Shane?
I would love to.
We'll see how much how successful you can be getting some of these clues.
It is a clue one.
Ooh, alright.
Where are you guys at the train station?
Yes.
I got your message, says the stranger, and came as soon as I could. You gain 1 ally. You chat with your new friend to learn more. Test influence.
I'm going to get my ally first because it may influence my influence. And I hope it
Yeah.
does because I have 1 influence.
The ally deck is that blue deck, so you can
Blue
see them
deck.
the top card of the
Top
deck.
card?
Zora Larson, ally, secretary, action. An investigator or ally in your space recovers 1 sanity. You are an investigator in your space. Oh, deep. Okay.
Oh, it puts reminder text on there?
Yeah, so I can
Okay,
recover 1
it's-
sanity, so that's nice.
It's pretty idiot proof.
Okay.
Roll your 1 die.
Roll my 1 die.
That's not going to do it.
Nope.
Not
Fail.
bad. All right.
But nothing happens to you, so
Okay. Could be worse.
could be worse. You still
Okay.
got an ally.
You did not get the clue though, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so we're going to shuffle that clue encounter back into the top 3 cards of the deck. So there may be another opportunity. Okay. Rebecca, you're at the train station also?
Yes.
Not a clue encounter this time. You pace in front of the ticketing window. The exhausted-looking ticketing agent tells you something about bad weather and a derailment on the Boston Arkham line. You may become delayed to keep waiting for your acquaintance's train to arrive. Delayed means that you are opting, so you're choosing to become delayed. You would get only 1 action next round if you want to wait for your acquaintance's train to arrive.
I am not patient, so I will not wait.
I mean, but your next round,
Because I can.
you have to move and that's true.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Nothing bad happens if you don't stick around.
Which I think is always a win in this game.
Yeah, nothing bad happens.
Anytime nothing bad happens, yeah, you're doing
Status
pretty
quo.
okay. Give me Independence Square, please.
All right. Jenny.
Yes.
Independence Square. A flea market has sprung up, filling the square with happy voices and colorful wares. You browse the stalls in something of a daze, hoping to take your mind off the terrible things you have seen. You may buy any number of common items from the display.
Mmm.
And you're
okay.
rich.
I am rich. I mean, I've got $4. Yeah, so there's several common items here. The lucky cigarette case is too rich for my blood. So is the shotgun. I actually only have 1 option. The 41 Derringer.
And you already have a...
Yeah, it's frankly redundant with the guns I already have. So, no, as much as I'd love to throw some money around, I don't think I'm going to take
Yeah.
anything here.
And
Bummer.
neither of us, you have a weapon, but we don't. But I have a hard time imagining it would be worth trading with you at some point and having us, because I don't think we're really going to fight very often.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
we might fight more if we had a weapon.
Yeah. I mean, that could.
All the weapon does, though, is it lets you add 1. It lets you bump a 4 to a 5 on an attack roll. It's not a...
It's not an extra die.
Not a particular... No, it's no extra dice. It's not a particularly good...
Well, that could be
Gun.
helpful.
So I think I'll pass. I'll save my money. There'll be better stuff later.
All right.
You guys sit back. I'll protect you.
Cool, thanks.
So, Lindsay, you actually don't get an encounter because you have the rogue figure engaged with you. You can't just... where are you? Yeah, you definitely can't explore the unvisited isle with a robed figure stalking you.
Well, bummer.
You gotta deal with that.
Alright, so it's just fighting, right?
It attacks you.
No, so in this game you don't fight during the encounter phase. That's an action.
So I just don't get to do anything?
Just nothing happens for you this phase.
Wow, that's a huge bummer. Okay.
You can flip your token over to mark that you've had your turn.
Fun.
Okay, for the last phase I'm going to reach across and grab this bag where instead of having a Mythos card like some of the previous games have that we would draw and resolve, all four of us are at one at a time going to draw 2 tokens out of this bag and see what they do. Right off the bat we get a Reckoning, so there are a bunch of these highlighted Reckoning effects on some of our cards and they're all going to trigger. So let's start with anything that anyone has. I know you have one, Rebecca.
I have removed 1 damage and 1 horror from this card, but I don't have any on there, so I'm good.
Okay.
I have a question. Does it matter the order that we do it in, like it does with the Eldritch Horror?
It doesn't. It's completely our choice in this game. So what does Azathoth do?
So here's my question. It says, for each cultist monster, place 1 doom in its space. If it's in a street space, place the doom in the adjacent neighborhood space instead. Since I am now engaged, does it count as being on a space?
It does. It's
Okay.
still in your space. So we will put a doom
Doom is coming
on
to
the
you.
unvisited isle.
Okay.
Okay. My next token is a clue. So we will spawn 1 clue. We're going to take the top card of that event deck. What neighborhood is it in?
Downtown.
We can
Downtown?
spawn 1 clue downtown, and we're going to take that card and shuffle it into the top 3 cards of the downtown deck. So it will become an opportunity to get a clue sometime soon. Shane, you're up.
Oh man, big money.
There's no money.
You only have $1.
Dang, there's no money?
No.
Ooh, blank.
Oh,
About the best thing you could draw.
shooting blanks.
But I mean, since we all draw it, like, somebody is gonna get something bad.
Yeah, you found something bad.
Cool, I did it.
Oh.
This is a gate burst icon. We're going to take the top card of the event deck.
Top card?
Top card, and whatever neighborhood that
Rivertown.
is, Rivertown is going to get a doom in all 3 of its spaces.
Hey, alright.
And then you're going to take, it's just a 2-card discard pile. You're going to shuffle those and put them on the bottom of that event deck.
This could be worse. This means there's 2 dooms at Black Cave, so I think I'm going to send my astronomer there.
Getting ahead of yourself, Shane. You gotta wait.
Well, I'm trying to look on the bright side at this point.
Brainstorming.
Alright, I got the news.
Oh yeah, read us a headline.
Break-in at Historical Society. Criminals wore robes, masks, several artifacts stolen. Gang of occult-minded thugs could be anywhere. By Minnie Klein, a staff writer in Arkham, Massachusetts. Headline, I suffered 2 damage and 2 horror unless I place 1 doom on my space. I think I should.
You gonna choose the doom? It'll add a second one, and then you
Yeah,
can
and then I
hopefully
can
get
do
them
them
all.
both next time,
Yeah.
hopefully.
I like
You
it.
have good
Because
lore.
it's doom is, I only roll once, right?
That is right.
Okay. And then... Oh, that's bad.
That is spawn a doom. So take the bottom card of the deck.
North side.
North side is going to get a doom
It's at the train station.
At the train station.
Train station.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it was going to be in my space, which would have been bad.
It would have been. So similar to Pandemic, the same locations come up over and over again because we just put them on the bottom.
Who's that guy?
That makes a monster appear. So we're going to
Aw.
take the bottom card of this monster deck, since they're double-sided cards. We found a Swift Byaki, which is a skeletal winged creature that you probably don't want to meet.
Sorry.
It spawns where the most doom is. We have a couple options. We can either put
Please
it at
don't
the
put it
black
on
cave.
mine.
Yeah, she's
Or
not
give
good
it-
with the...
You sure you don't want another monster?
I already got a lot going on right now.
Okay, I'll go see what I can do about this. So we'll put it at the black cave.
You can go handle it.
Yeah, I was going to go there to deal with that doom, but now I don't know.
Well, we have
Before
time
we
to figure it
strategize
out.
too much, one more token.
And news.
You got a headline.
Big city burglars busted. Gang of thieves robbed, rich gave to selves. Accomplices believed to be in Arkham. Nothing like that here, says cops. By A. Wong, Associated Press, Boston, Massachusetts. For each item you have, you suffer 1 damage unless you discard that item.
Ooh, how many items do you have?
Just these 2?
So it's actually
look-
only going to be cards that say
okay.
item on them?
Item. So just
Yeah.
1. I'll take it.
Yeah,
Okay.
don't discard that. That one's so
Damage.
good.
No, I don't want to.
And you have the option of putting that on your until the end of time. which would then eventually go away.
I will do that.
Cool, cool. Okay, we're back to the top of the round with our actions again, now that we've all drawn 2 tokens.
If I could make a suggestion, if Jenny could go kill the swift Byaki, then I could teleport there and try to deal with this doom. But I can't deal with the doom as long as that monster is there.
I think that's a pretty good idea. I'm fine with that.
Nice teamwork.
So I'll go first. Again, I'm going to have to spend $1 to move 1 further. 1, 2, 3 to the Black Cave, where the Byaki waits for me.
How bad is it? We never really checked.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. 3 hit points, and it has a minus to evading it, a negative modifier on trying to evade it. So I'm going to go ahead and attack it, rolling my 6 dice thanks to my twin 45s. 1 success.
And you've got a 4 that you can bump up.
I
2
do.
4s.
Yeah, I can only do it once. I want to just take this out. So I'm going to use my power to take a damage and a horror, if you could hand them to me, please, and re-roll the rest of these. Actually, I'll keep a 4. No, I'm gonna roll all 5 of the ones that did not succeed.
What is your power?
I'm sorry, it's my Search for Izzy card. Once per round while resolving a test, you may suffer 1 damage and 1 horror to re-roll any number of dice.
Would you like them on with her?
No, you can put them on, Jenny. Any more on my Search for Izzy would destroy the card. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There we go. 2 more successes. Woo. Swift Byaki is gone.
Woo.
All right.
So it has an icon on it that says I get a remnant.
Excellent.
When I keep a wing for later,
That'll be handy.
in case I get hungry. And this one also says reward. After you defeat this monster as a part of an attack action, you may disengage all monsters and move up to 3 spaces. So I get a free movement somewhere else, which I think I'll take advantage of because I don't have any reason to be at the Black Cave.
You said you wanted to go to Velma's Diner anyway.
Yeah, eventually, but I think I might head back up to downtown where I can try to get that clue.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So I'm going to actually just move back to where I started with this.
Excellent. Well, thank you, Jenny. So,
Anytime, Norman.
as a question, when you engaged that monster went over to your character sheet. Now, if you had not killed the monster and I had ventured over to this spot, would the monster have then switched to me, or could I have still done my ward action and not dealt with the monster?
You could have gone and not dealt with the monster.
Okay.
It would still be my problem. You could, if you wanted to use an attack action, you could take it from me and then attack it.
Understood.
All as part of that one action, but yeah, probably you would have just come in and let me get eaten alive while you just cast some little spells.
Just watch.
Yeah.
Happy to do that. All right.
Why don't you go next?
I would like to go. So I will use my Find Gate ritual, and that allows me to test lore, of which I have 4 thanks to my focus. And if I pass, I can move to a space of my choice with 2 or more doom.
1 or more doom.
Excuse me, 1 or more doom. And I'm going to go to the Black Cave. I'd like to try to get rid of both these doom, because if I do get rid of both of them... Ooh, I have to actually pass my magic spell.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and
feel like
roll?
you're
Jump in the gun.
Yeah.
Okay, well, whatever. All right. It'll be good if I am able to move and able to get rid of those. Pass.
Success.
All right.
Now I'll move you.
And now I will...
Don't forget that
You have to take 2 horror.
Yeah, in this game, spells deal horror to you.
Correct. I will take my 2 horror, and thankfully I have 7 horror capacity.
Can these not take horror too?
These can. She can. Yeah, that's true. My precious memento. My precious. All right. Big money. Come on. Let's get rid of 2.
1.
1 success.
Okay.
Nothing you can do about that.
Better than nothing.
All right. Well, I get rid of 1, so that's good, and gets a little bit, prevents us from making a little progress.
Prevents us from making a little progress.
Prevents the doom from getting to 5, which would be bad, because then
Right.
we'd start putting doom on Azathoth.
Yeah, that's true.
So I have to fight this thing, right? That's one of my required actions? Or
So all that you can do while you have a monster is fight, evade, or focus.
You could evade, but evading and fighting are kind of equivalent
yeah,
for you.
for me. So I'm just going to fight it.
All right, you got this. 1 success will do it.
Yeah, I got a success! Literally 1 success.
Rogue figure's a goner.
Okay, so now I am going to try to ward. Ooh. And I got 2 successes,
Oh,
so I
wow,
get rid
right.
of both of those.
Nice. 2
Okay.
doom out of the aisle, and when you get at least 2 doom in a word, you take a remnant.
All right. That was a good turn for me.
That was a lot better than Shane's turn.
Yeah.
That was.
All right,
And-
Rebecca, you're up.
So I'm going to stay where I am and try to ward off. I've got
A ton.
6 to try and ward. And I succeed twice, which doesn't really matter. Just
All you need is the 1.
Okay.
You could get money. How much? What's your focus limit?
2.
You could focus
But
something else.
I'm not sure what I want to focus on at this point.
Yeah, that's
Like,
fair.
I'm not sure where my weaknesses are.
It's always fine to get a focus because you can also spend it for a reroll. So even if you're not sure where to put
Okay.
it, you can...
So focus strength. Maybe.
Sure. Okay. Monster phase. Does anyone have any monsters?
There's no
Anyone?
monsters.
It's
We're so
peaceful-
strong.
Peaceful night. Okay, encounter phase. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
All right, Rebecca, would you read
Oh.
Where are
The
you? The unvisited aisle?
Unvisited aisle. Nope.
The green
Green
one.
one.
Green one. My bad. Your flashlight picks out faded carvings on one of the tall standing stones. Lore.
All right.
Beautiful.
I got 1.
Pass. If you pass, you sense residual arcane energy from some foul ritual. You gain 1 remnant.
Ooh.
Alright. What are remnants used for?
They are used for 2 things. Encounters can let you spend them for effects, or sell them for money, or that kind of thing.
Mhm.
And actually, this is relevant to you guys as the illusionists.
Mystics, thank you.
When you cast spells, they normally deal you horror. You can spend remnants instead
Gotcha.
of taking the horror.
Yeah.
Give me an independent square.
Oh. K. There's no clue. You follow the sounds of music and children laughing to the bandstand, but no one is there. Test will.
All right. All ones. I fail.
Alright. If you fail, you find only a small rusted toy cornet of the type you played with as a child. You suffer 1 horror.
I
I don't know
horror
what-
me, please.
I don't know what happened with that cornet as when you were a child, but it was
Sounds bad.
No, dredging up some harsh memories.
Therapy time.
My horror is adding up fast. I gotta stop using my search for Izzy for a while, I think. Okay, Shane, where are you? You're in the Black Cave.
Spurs of rocks around the passageway like a toothy maw. You steel yourself to enter. Test will.
Alright, I have 4 will. So that's
Oh, yeah.
good.
There you go.
Pass.
Pass.
Couple successes.
Alright.
If you pass, you discover wax and chalk markings that suggest a ritual was held here to find something that was left behind. You gain 1 curio item.
Alright.
So you get your
Ah.
choice of these ones in the display, which is 4 of them.
And one of them is worth 5.
Or is this one where you can flip the top?
Yeah, so if he doesn't want any of those 4, he could just choose to get whatever random card comes up first from the deck.
Alright, a lucky cigarette case would allow me to add 1 to the result of 1 die when resolving a test. What do you guys think?
I agree.
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
Sounds
Plus
like
it's
fun.
5.
Yeah.
No one else is ever going to get that.
You're almost always safe just looking at like what's the most expensive.
Yeah,
Probably that's the
right.
best. Nice painkillers are out there. Ooh, they're cheap.
It's a problem with this country.
One of them.
One.
Rebecca.
Okay. I'm at the train station.
You are. There's a clue here.
Ooh.
I got your message, says a stranger, and came as soon as I could. You gain 1 ally. Go ahead and draw the top blue card.
Okay.
You chat with your new friend to learn more. Test your influence.
That's right, we did this one with you.
I got, Jenica Capra, ally Mystic Bounty Hunter.
That's quite a trait. Bounty hunter, I like it.
I've got 3 influence.
There you
One
go.
Success.
You recognize the handwriting on their note as your own, dated in the future. You gain 1 clue from your neighborhood.
Yay!
All right.
That's our first clue, right?
Hooray!
Yes!
Good
Good
job.
job, team. So we don't have that progress towards our 3-clue goal yet until she manages to use a research action to place it from her possession onto the scenario. So it's a multi-step process. That's everyone's encounters?
I think so.
All right, it's Mythos time.
Isn't it? Yeah. Just kidding.
Okay. A monster. Oh, take a look at that for me.
Abyssal Servant, monster, night gaunt. Spawn at street nearest to prey. And he is a hunter. Move toward and engage investigator with most clues.
Sucks to be Rebecca.
That'd be me.
So it's just in the
Alright.
street, though, right? It's not actually on her space.
So, right, in the street nearest her.
So this would be one of these two.
Yeah. Why don't you put it here where I can just keep
Fighting.
being the fighter?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It is kind of funny that a rich white lady is our strongest fighter.
Yeah. It's nice to have 2 guns.
I mean, I do
What do you
have.
have against rich white ladies?
Literally nothing.
We
I wish
pack
I
a
was
punch.
one.
I have 6 fighting skills, but I don't have any fun, like add anything
Yeah.
to my rolls.
I could definitely use some more bonuses. Some of these, we're getting some tough monsters. I've got 6 dice, and it's like, I don't want to keep using my rerolls because they hurt me every time.
Yeah.
You can focus. on
Anywho,
strength.
my second token is to spawn a clue. The top card of that event deck is what neighborhood?
Rivertown.
All right.
Rivertown.
Sweet, and I'll shuffle that in while Shane draws 2 tokens.
I'd love to. Ooh, we're getting low on tokens. Spawn a Doom. That's
Bottom
from the
card of
bottom.
deck. It is.
Rivertown.
Flip it over and look at which specific location.
Black Cave.
Oh, okay. More for you to do, Norman.
I will stay there then. And another Doom.
East Town. Hibbs Roadhouse.
Okay, way over in the outskirts. Okay.
And if I remember correctly, I'm going to have 2 blanks.
Oh no! You've been counting?
Yay!
Well, that's good.
Aw, man.
Well,
Good
they all
for
go
you.
back in now.
They all go back in. Rebecca, you got a fresh bag.
Yay.
A headline. Here you go.
Starstruck scientist stumped. MU observatory findings baffling. Stars not where they should be.
That should be your headline.
Yeah.
Astrologers have the answer. Is it a global issue? By Mimi Klein, staff writer, Arkham, Massachusetts. For each spell you have, you suffer 1 horror unless you discard that spell.
Oh,
I have no spells.
Hooray!
That turned out well.
good draw. Yeah, glad that didn't go to one of our mystics. And 1 more token still, right?
Yep. Oh,
A blank.
late.
Lucky you.
All right.
Okay, that was all the mythos. So, actions. I'm thinking I'll go first again and grab the Abyssal Servant.
I think it's a great idea.
So, this one's rough. It has 4 hit points. It does 2 horror if we don't kill it to the person it's engaged with.
Ooh.
And it has a -1 to strength. I kind of think we need to work together on this.
Oh, okay.
How does it work if it's only engaging you? Oh, do you start?
So like I can move in first, it will engage me, I can attack it, and then on her turn she can move in, and as part of the attack action you can engage a monster from someone else.
My worry for
So-
you is you only have 5 horror.
So, correct. I have 3 sanity left. So so in the monster phase it will damage whoever it's engaged with, so if I go first then she takes it off of me. If we
Okay.
both fail, Rebecca will take the horror.
Okay. I mean, I can
Yeah, she can afford
got
it.
it to
tolerate
spare.
it.
Yeah, in fact, what it does, 1 damage, 2 horror, that's exactly what you can put on your until the end of time.
Yes. Then I'll hope for a reckoning.
I mean,
We'll
we're
get
due.
The first time anyone's ever said hope for a reckoning.
It does good things for me.
Okay. So, yes, I will move in, engage the Abyssal Servant, and I'm going to attack it. I use my guns, but I get -1 from its modifier, so 5 dice. 2 successes, so 2 damage to it. Alright, I'm going to use a couple of these heart tokens, pardon my reach. And that's my whole turn, I moved and attacked. Would you like to go next?
I
and
was
try to
gonna
finish
say,
it
you
off?
want me to go next?
Please.
So I will move over and
Okay.
engage it from you.
So it becomes your problem.
She said it takes away one of my strength.
It's a good thing you focused.
Yeah. So I've
Right.
got 4 from my card, and then +2, but I'll only take 1
Right.
from my spirit dagger.
Oh
And
no!
I got nothing.
That's a bummer.
So you can spend those focuses for rerolls, but since you need 2 to finish it off, like
Seems like a waste on the reroll.
yeah.
So I will have to take.
Wait until the monster phase.
Oh, okay,
So
monster
go ahead
phase.
and you can flip your token. Your turn's done, and these two still have turns.
Shane, why don't you go first? Because then if you don't get those 2 doom, I'll come in and I'll try to get those 2 doom.
Okay, I'm
Cool.
gonna, let's see, start out, and you said we can only have 1 boost for a given, 1 focus per given trait?
Yes,
Alright.
for each skill can just have 1 focus.
Alright, so I'm gonna try to ward, and... nothing.
Nothing.
Oh wow!
Big time nothing.
Okay, that hurts.
Okay,
What's that leave you?
that leaves me to, I guess I'll stay and I'll focus to boost observation.
Cool. So if you find yourself with a clue someday, that'll help you research.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna move
Lindsay.
and hang out with Shane. Hey, bud. And then I am also going to try to take care of these 2.
Just do it better.
I did
Yeah.
way better
Oh,
with
so
3.
much better.
Do I get anything for my extra one?
You no, nothing for the extra success, but you get a remnant for taking off 2 doom.
Alright.
Look at all
good
my
job.
remnants.
Okay.
I'm almost like an octopus.
Yeah, you gotta start casting some spells over there. It's
I know.
Almost like an octopus. You're 5 short of an octopus.
I'm getting close.
Closer than you are.
All right, flip your token, and that's all of our actions. So now it's the monster phase. That is when the Abyssal Servant is going to do 1 damage and 2 horror to you.
Okay.
Uh,
Well, I was going to put them on my until the end of time card.
does it not break?
It has special text on it saying it doesn't break.
Oh, great.
It can't be discarded by any means.
That's
Whoa,
awesome.
that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yay!
Yeah, so it all worked out in the end. Just the Night Gaunt is just slashing her and
That's
Taking it.
fine.
who can care? Shrug it off. Encounter phase. So, Rebecca, you don't get an encounter unfortunately because you have a monster on
I
you.
do.
So you can go ahead and flip your token.
Okay.
Shane, would you like to read me mine? I am at a street. So I'm on a scenic street. So read me the scenic
Ooh.
encounter.
Alright. Something has been carved into the bark of a tree. Test war.
All right, rolling 1 die here. I pass.
Oh!
If you pass, you recognize the proud declaration of youthful love some 20 years gone by in the scars of the tree bark. You or an ally recovers 2 sanity.
Yes, that is perfect. 2 horror.
I like that he gave you the monster and then did nothing to help
Then I
you.
hung out and
I
just
mean, he did inflict 2 damages, but
Still.
that was a nice walk in the park.
Alright,
Okay.
Shane.
The Black Cave.
It's a clue.
Ooh, wait, alright.
You follow the sound of footsteps into the cavern and then hear footsteps behind you. Test will.
Great, I have 4 will.
Glad that you got this one instead of me.
There we go. Pass.
yay.
Yeah.
If you pass, you duck into the shadow and watch yourself pass by. You gain 1 clue from your neighborhood.
Yes.
Sweet.
Excellent.
But whether you pass or not, there's something written here on the wall. You may become delayed to gain 1 spell.
Oh. Delayed means you are only going to have 1 action next action phase. But you would get a spell.
I like spells. Got a lot of lore. I'm gonna take a spell.
Okay, it is. Purple deck.
Hello, find gate. Damn it! I already have a find gate. Ooh.
Ooh.
Well, on your turn, if you wanted to, you could take this from me as a
We could.
trade action.
Let's see. I might get one now
Who
too.
knows?
Okay, Lindsay, your turn.
All right, I'm in the Black Cave.
Okay, Black Cave. You trace your fingers along the pictographs on the cave wall. Lure.
Okay, I need 4.
There you go.
Pass. 3 passes.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
Ooh.
I'm
save
so
that-
good at rolling dice.
Save some for next time. If you pass, fragments of a secret history blossom like a garden in your brain. You gain 1 spell.
All right.
Brain Garden.
I love my brain garden.
Almost as good as a beer garden.
Do you want me to read it or?
Yeah.
Blinding. Choose 1 monster on any space and test lore using that monster's evade modifier. If you pass, exhaust the monster. It disengages.
Oh, wow. On any space?
Yeah.
Cool.
What does that mean that it disengages? So then it's just back on the board?
Yes. Yeah.
Sweet.
All right, Mythos.
Okay.
Lindsay, you need to start focusing.
I know, I'm going to improve my lore next time, I think.
I was just going to say, I want to draw some blanks, and there it is. And a monster appears. We're getting all the tough ones. Another Night Gaunt, the Eyeless Watcher.
Ooh.
It spawns the unstable space, which is the marked space on that top card of the
Cool,
event
the
deck.
Black Cave.
Okay.
Oh.
Great. Great. How does that
All right.
work if there's 2 of us there?
Any fighters there?
It is going to engage its prey, which is the person with the lowest influence.
That would be me.
All right, Norman, you've got a Night Gaunt.
Luckily, I have 4 observation, so I'm going to try to invade this guy, I think.
Sweet, but first, Mythos tokens.
First. Alright. Spawn a Doom.
Downtown on Independence Square.
Alright, and a monster.
Yuck.
Shane.
It was going to come no matter what.
It's the Tindalos Alpha. It spawns where the most doom is, which is Independence Square.
Yeah.
So this one actually has no speed. Whenever it moves directly to its prey. And that is the person with the highest observation. Who is that right now? Also Shane.
Also Shane.
Does it move right now, or is it on a monster?
No, in the
stage?
monster phase. But we
Okay.
should be aware that that's going to happen.
That will happen the next
And it
turn.
will do 2 damage and 2 horror.
Well, that would not be so good for me.
Yeah, it has...
Oh! I did gain a clue.
Yeah,
can
you
can I remove this, or is that...
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright.
That helps.
It acted like something burned you.
Oh! Whoa!
The Alpha has Elite 1, which means it gets an extra health per investigator, which puts it has 2, and Elite 1 makes it 6.
Cool.
So, yeah.
Yeah, maybe you guys can go kill
Fun
that
times
next.
with the
but you're still
Tindalos
dealing
Alpha.
with
Yeah.
that.
1 monster at a time.
We'll see what we can do.
Let's just get through this.
Draw better than he did.
Okay. Blank, how's that?
Perfect.
I could get that Reckoning. Oh, Reckoning!
Okay.
Oh.
There's no cultist, right?
There are, 0 cultists. No one's enemy is a cultist. Cool.
So you just get to clear your
Okay.
card, right?
I get to remove 1 damage and 1 horror.
From until the end of time.
Yep.
Nice.
Excellent.
Spawn a
Spawn a
clue.
clue.
Looks like it's in the Merchant District.
Merchant District.
And a Doom.
And Doom.
Rivertown on the Graveyard.
Okay, way over here.
Graveyard.
Alright, that was a little rough.
So, just reading a little bit more closely at the Night Gaunt that is coming after me, it says he is a watcher. This monster does not restrict your actions or encounters. It moves with you.
Oh.
So you don't have to
Interesting.
fight it?
Yes, it just does 1 damage to my, or it just does 1 horror.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I may just move around for a little bit and hopefully try to run into, I don't.
Yeah, if you move towards us, one of us
Yeah.
can probably help with it.
My worry is that then you're going to have 2 monsters.
Oh yeah, if you go too close to.
So, I can strand Calvin with the Night
Well-
Gaunt, and I can run over and engage the Alpha.
Yeah.
It's going to hurt me, but at least I healed up my sanity last turn, so that would be fine. And then you could swing over maybe here where the clues are to try to gain more clues, and that's kind of close to where we can eventually make our way down to you.
If I do this,
You
if
get a clue, right?
I get both of these, then I'm able to take 1 horror to spend my clue on Azathoth.
To research a clue, yeah, that's right.
So it seems like that might be worthwhile. Although
Okay.
I can move over and try to get those 2 clues.
you're gonna move. If you're gonna move, would you like to take this Find Gate spell first
Yeah, that's
as a
fine.
trade? So then you're
I'll trade and then move.
yeah. You want the money one?
Sure.
All right.
Then I was gonna focus, but oh well.
Okay. Then I will move and try to ward.
All right.
Come on, Shane.
You got
Norman.
Hey,
One
one success.
And one success, and I do have my lucky cigarette case. Once per round, you may add 1 to the result of 1 die when resolving a test. So this becomes a 5.
Nice.
That is 2 successes.
Ooh.
Which means I get rid of both of these, and I get
A remnant.
this,
Remnant.
and I can take 1 horror, which I will, in order to research 1 clue. Bam.
There you
All
go.
right. Finally, a successful
Do you wanna-
round for Norman.
Do you want to put that on your memento?
Yes, good call. I will put that on my memento.
All right. Norman finally pulled his weight. Okay, that leaves us. We are
Yeah.
knee deep in monsters.
Do you want me to go first? Because I already
Yeah,
have him.
we can see how that
And
goes. Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. I've got 5 to roll.
1,
Ooh,
2,
Ooh.
3.
3.
that'll finish it
So-
off.
We kill this guy.
All right.
So because it has that icon in the corner, you get a remnant. for
I will
killing it,
take a remnant.
and that's it.
Okay.
Sweet.
And then where should I go? Should I try and
Yeah, so you might as well go somewhere where you have a chance of getting a clue, right?
yeah, take this demon or
Yeah.
doom.
Or do you want to try to research your clue? You already have one. What's your research?
Your
Research is
observation.
observation?
So
Observation, I've got 3.
researching works like words, where you roll once and you get to research a clue per success. So actually, if she
Oh.
waits until she has 2 clues, she's likely to be
Better.
more
Do better.
efficient. Yeah. All right.
my turn.
That leaves me to take care of the Tyndallus Alpha, huh?
Yep.
Oh, should I have gone over
No,
there?
it's fine. I got this. It just has 6 hit points, -2 to strength and observation.
Well, that sucks.
With a twist, the creature vanishes into a single point. With a crack, it appears again, right behind you.
Ooh.
Yeah, alright. My second action will be to attack it. So it's -2 means that after my guns I have 4 dice. So it's not going to die here. 1 success, and my twin 45s can bump a success. Or bump a 4 to a success. So that's 2.
2.
Yeah, I'll take it. That is the last of our actions.
I think so.
Yep.
Okay, so enemy phase happens. I have an enemy. It's going to do 2 damage and 2 horror. If you could hand me those, please.
2 damages and 2 horror.
Yes. All right.
Oof, that's a
my
bad
s-
monster.
Yeah, my
It
sanity's
does.
getting back up there.
1 horror to me, to my precious memento.
Next round, if you want me to take one to action, I can take something off of you.
Oh yeah, that would be great.
I can take any amount of health or sanity from another investigator or ally, no matter the space.
That sounds awesome.
You could also go over there and try to
No, she's fine.
beat up the monster.
Okay, you took your horror.
I took my horror.
Then it is the encounter phase. Let's start with Shane. Shane's got nothing interesting going on. There's no clues, nothing.
No.
Just
All right.
he's just in the graveyard, just chilling.
I hope it tests will, not strength.
Well,
Oh,
you kick at the rats, trying to uncover what a horrid swarm is so interested in. Test strength.
Oh, perfect.
oh.
Well, I failed when I had a lot of dice, so maybe I'll succeed when I have a few dice. Nope, I
Nope.
know.
If you fail, the rats bite and gnaw at your legs. You suffer 1 damage.
Ow!
Okay.
Alright. I'm gonna put it on Zora. Sorry, lady.
Good chance of you finding a clue, Lindsay, in the merchant district.
I know. Let's go.
Okay. You lose your way among the trees and try to remember how you got there. Will.
Believe in me, guys. Oh, or not.
Oof.
Yeah, and you don't have any focuses for a reroll or anything.
Okay.
No.
Bummer. what happens?
It doesn't say anything if you fail.
Okay, so just
Could be
no,
worse.
just no
Okay,
benefit.
that's not too bad.
Oh,
Okay.
this has got to be recycled in.
Yes, since it was a clue. Alright, and while you shuffle those, let me find your Arkham Advertiser encounter. Minnie Klein.
So not the clue?
It's not the clue. Minnie Klein, a spirited reporter, leans closer, conspiratorially. Got a hot tip for me? Come on, friend, let it slip. You may spend one clue or one remnant to tell her about your findings.
Do it.
Yeah, I think I'll spend the remnant.
She asks you many clarifying questions and makes sure you're willing to bring her more. You gain $3. Nice.
Okay.
Money.
Yeah, you are wealthy.
Gotta find something to spend this on.
Right.
$6 whole.
I mean, in this day and age, that's pretty good.
Okay, and no encounter for me since I've got the alpha on me.
Okay.
Mythos phase?
Mythos phase.
We're due for a
Last two,
gate
yeah.
burst. Clue spawns.
In north side.
Okay.
North side.
So we're adding a
There we
second
go.
clue there, shuffling it into a top if you could. And
Nope.
I got a headline. Asylum overflowing.
Oh no!
New patients describe sense of dread, hallucinations. Doctors releasing some non-violent patients early. You suffer one horror for each doom in your space. Oh,
That
wow.
So-
Okay, I take 2 horror.
Yeah.
That
you're
puts
gonna-
me down to 1 remaining sanity.
You better kill this thing then.
Yeah, and hopefully you can help
Yeah.
take some of those off my hands.
Oh, last 2. Alright, it is a Doom.
Do.
On the graveyard.
Oh, that's convenient. That's where Norman's hanging out.
Wonderful.
There it is.
There's the gate burst. Okay, top card of the deck for the
Top
gate
card
burst.
is East Town.
Ooh, we're gonna have an anomaly in Easttown.
Okay.
So the gate burst means a doom goes on each location, and then because we now have 5 doom in Easttown, there's an anomaly.
Anomaly.
So any future doom in Easttown is going to spill over onto the approach of Azathoth, which is not ideal.
Bad.
Yeah,
Oh, and we still have a full, like 2 more people to go for this.
we do. It could happen right now.
Come on, blanks.
Fresh new bag. Blanks are in there.
That.
Reckoning.
Reckoning.
Reckonings. We don't have
So
a
can you
I
pull
will
that-
do mine,
That's good.
where I can clear that out.
And there are still no cultists for Azathoth to spawn doom.
That's good.
The Eyeless Watcher is not a cultist. Okay.
And a headline.
Enjoy.
Good luck.
Pass that over to you. It's curtains for Arkham. Longest running Arkham Playhouse closes. Final play, The King in Yellow, Boffo. Mysterious Goings On at Theater by Rex Murphy, a staff writer in Arkham, Massachusetts. I
Boffo.
suffer 3 horror unless I place 2 doom on my space. I think that's a good idea for where I am. I'm good at doom, so I can just take care of them.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Concur.
Although I
Okay.
also have a lot. I can deal with the horror and then, well, I can't. And then maybe I can move.
No, I think it's fine.
There's 2 clues on
You
your
kind of
spot.
want to stay there where there's
Um,
2 clues.
You do have the find gate.
Yeah.
That's true. I'm going to go to this one anyway. I'm going to spend my $1 and go there.
Okay.
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 Last couple of mythos.
Spawn a clue.
All right, downtown.
Downtown.
Making my way downtown, walking fast. I don't know the rest of the words.
And monster.
We actually did not draw a doom that time, which is amazing.
That's good.
That is amazing. What's less amazing is that we got a ravenous predator.
Why are these all
I was going
terrible?
to say, why are
Someone
all the
didn't shuffle
monsters?
the monsters well enough.
Seriously, there are plenty of light little cultists in there. These are not them. It spawns at the unstable space. We don't have one because we just shuffled the discard pile in the gate burst, so it's the starting space, which is the train station. And it's going to, in the monster phase, it's going to move direct all the way to and engage the person with the lowest willpower. And it's got
Shit, that's me.
got 3 hit points and does
That's
1 and
me.
1.
Oh!
You
I
have
have
1?
one.
Oh. 3 hit
You're a
points.
lot stronger than I am.
But I am
so
a lot
actually-
stronger, so I
It-
guess that'll be okay.
It's not as bad a monster as some of the ones we've faced. It does 1 damage and 1 horror, and it has
Yeah.
3 hit points. So, okay, not the end of the world. Not great, but not the end of the world.
Well, again, that's how these games work. It's as long as it's
I mean,
not the end of the world.
It's, yeah, that's literally the whole goal of the
Yeah.
game, is not the end of the world.
Putting out fires.
All right, action phase. Why don't I just go and work on my monster? Okay, I'm going to attack it. It's just 4 dice because of the minus modifier. Let's hope for 4 successes. Oh, 2 successes. Okay, well, for my second action, I will attempt to evade it. It's at a -2, so I'm going to be rolling the minimum of 1 die from my observation. And we'll see what happens. And I failed. Okay, that was it for me.
Rebecca, do you want to go and heal him?
Oh, yes.
Or exchange damage?
She doesn't have to go anywhere. Her power lets her go from anywhere.
That's true.
From anywhere. So,
I would at least take some of his sanity.
I was going to say, give me 2 of each. I can put them on this card.
Sounds good to me. Thank you.
Unless you want me to take any more.
Actually, yeah, if you want to take
Because I can take any
some
amount.
more. I'll gladly give you 1 more horror.
I can put stuff on this one too, I think, right?
Oh, true, yeah, you want to put one on Jenica?
Yeah.
Sounds good. Thank you. I feel much more sane.
You're welcome. And then I guess I should try to ward off this, or... Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay. Okay. I got 2.
Oh, great.
So-
Cleared the doom.
Got the doom off there.
The monster's going to get you in the monster phase.
Yeah, well, we'll visit that when we get there. I got some strength.
I can do
Yeah.
mine. I think what I'm going to do is focus and increase my lore, finally.
Sounds good.
Sorry, what? Lore?
Uh-huh.
Ah.
And then I need 5, and I'm going to try to get rid of both of those. 1. Just 1. But I'm going to use my magical gift and re-roll. Do I want to re-roll all of them, or do I just want to re-roll one of them?
It's 1 or all?
Yeah, once per round, I can re-roll 1, or I can re-roll all.
That's interesting. When you have 1 success out of 5 dice, it's not an easy decision. I don't know the answer to that.
I would say just re-roll 1.
Rebecca, what's your vote?
I'm going to go all.
Brandon?
I think all.
I'm going to go all. That's what I was thinking.
Great if we
anyway.
had a statistician with
Yeah.
us here.
It didn't really make a
Still
difference.
1,
Still
okay.
1. That's okay.
Told you should have re-rolled 1 of them.
Just the right one.
That's okay. 1 doom off of there still means probably no anomaly.
Okay, I'm going to move. I'm going to spend my $1 to move to... Oh, both of these involve spending money, so... Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm going to encounter the anomaly anyway.
You are.
1, 2, 3.
All right.
All right, then I will use... or then I will try to ward using my 4 lore. And... Yeah. All right.
Someone's got to succeed at something around here.
6.
1.
1 success.
1.
And I can re-roll, right? If I
If you use one
spend
of your focus.
If you spend a focus, yeah.
I'll spend my observation focus to do that.
Okay.
All right. That's gone.
Better than nothing.
Okay, it's progress. Everyone's gone?
Everyone's gone?
Yep.
Okay. Monster phase. So my Hound of Tyndalos Alpha is going to do another 2 and 2 to me. Thank you.
And 2.
And I get hit for 1.
Oh yes, the Eyeless Watcher does 1 horror to Shane.
Zora.
And the
this case.
Ravenous Predator is going to move all the way to the person with the lowest willpower, which is...
That would be me.
All the
Calvin.
way. That
I
one's
have
Yes.
1 willpower.
And it will engage you and do its 1 damage, 1 horror to you.
Okay.
Alright. Monsters are out of control, Doom is out of control, and clues are not
We're
being
doing
obtained.
great.
Going so good.
Yay.
We got a lot of people on clue spaces, so... But you guys can't encounter.
No, with monsters we're not going to have encounters, so...
All right, Shane, you want to go first?
Yeah, so I'm going to get
An anomaly, right?
Anomaly,
Yes. You're going to read him an encounter based on the 1 Doom on his space.
Just on his space.
Yes.
Okay. You dream of a library orbiting some distant world. On the highest shelf is the book of your life. Test lore.
Alright. I'm glad I didn't get rid of that.
The Book of Your Life. Sounds like a good read.
You cannot resist reading how your story ends. You suffer 1 horror.
Alright, give me a horror.
You're racking them up.
Okay, and Lindsay, what's yours?
I'm on the same space that I've been basically this whole time.
Unvisited Isle.
Unvisited Isle. Clue. You lose your way among the trees and try to remember how you got here. Test your will.
Ugh.
Well, all of them would have been bad unless it was a lore influence.
It's true. Oh, anything
wait.
you can do about that?
I can. Oh no, I already did it once per round. Damn it.
You could spend a focus for a reroll.
Yeah. I want that clue.
There we
Worth
go.
it!
Yes. What
Okay.
happens?
If you pass, retracing your steps causes you to flow backward and you get something you thought you had lost long ago. You gain 1 curio item and 1 clue from your neighborhood.
Nice. All right. Here are the curios that are available.
So I get +2 observation as part of a research action.
And she's
What was-
got to research.
What was the name of that card?
The occult scripture.
Okay, Rebecca and I don't have encounters because we both have monsters on us, so
Womp womp.
straight to the mythos.
Yep.
Do we have 3 clues among us now? We do.
Yes, we do.
So at least if we can research those, we can move forward. All right, I got a blank and a blank. Haha, suck it.
Which means that there's no more blanks.
Right, yeah. There's still a clue.
I think it would have been better to get blanks on yours than a place that already has 4 monster spawn.
All right.
Ooh, what
It
do we got?
is
Gotta be a
a
cultist, right?
high priest. It is a cultist. It spawns where the most doom is, so it's either with me or in the diner. And it's a lurker, meaning it's not going to move at all. Every round it says place 1 doom in this space. So we don't want to put it where the anomaly is.
Okay. But if
Which-
we put it
which
on yours,
leaves-
it's going to
Yeah.
put an anomaly there.
Which leaves me.
That's 2 in a row.
I would rather start a new anomaly than put doom where one already is, I think.
Can we get the clues if there's an anomaly?
No.
So...
But I'm not getting them as long as I'm fighting anyway.
I don't know, having 2 anomalies seems even worse because then there's 2 locations where you can't do anything.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
I think we should limit it to 1.
Okay.
Yeah, I see the logic there.
All right. You guys are calling for me not to fight the High Priest? Gladly.
Alright.
What are you doing down there?
Spawn a doom.
The graveyard.
Oops.
Everything's going wrong.
Get my headline. Rogue comet approaches. Comet never before detected by science. Will pass within 1 million miles of Earth. Absolutely no danger, says MU Professor, by Rex Murphy, staff writer, Arkham, Massachusetts. Add this card to the codex and discard all other rumor headlines. When there's 3 doom on this card, resolve a gate burst mythos effect, then discard this card. And on a reckoning, any investigator may spend 1 clue to discard this card. So actually, that's not bad. 1 clue to get rid of it.
Right.
Yeah.
And
As long as we
it's
can get another flip.
a step backwards on our clues, but probably worth it.
Clues. So that goes
Okay.
in East Town. Nope. Can it go in East Town?
It can still go
can
in
go-
East Town. It's just not possible for us to get it
Get it.
because we're not doing
Get
these
it, yeah.
encounters.
Spawn a doom.
Oh,
Where'd it go?
the graveyard again.
Oh.
So that's another.
Oh,
Scary.
that's an anomaly in Rivertown.
Oh.
3 doom in 1 space. Okay, team. We need a
Glad we
plan.
didn't do that second doom or second anomaly. Oh, blank.
Oh, there was one left in the bag.
Last count.
Alright.
Okay, so action phase. I'll go first and hopefully finish off the alpha finally and go from here.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sick of that thing.
Yes, you're telling me. All right, 4 dice. You know what? I can focus first. I think I will. I'm gonna focus strength. Make it 5 dice. It's gonna make the difference, I'm telling you. Three successes. All right, it didn't make the difference. All I needed was 2, but it's dead.
All right.
Yay!
And you get a...
I get a remnant.
Remnant.
Thank
You
you.
earned it.
I sure did.
All right, so here's my question for the table.
Mm-hmm.
I can either stay where I am and try to get that clue, or I can transport over here and try to deal with this anomaly. I guess are we being defensive or should we be offensive?
My thinking is that if Rebecca can kill her monster, she's so likely to get a clue that...
Seems a little unlikely because I have 5 rolls to get 3 damage and I don't have anything to trade in.
That's true.
So how does it work with the anomaly? Is any additional doom goes here as opposed to filling it up?
Yes. So it's pretty bad. I think clearing the anomalies takes precedence, especially because we have 2 people already with stacks of clues.
Okay. All right, I'm going to use my Find a Gate ritual and test lore. Which I'm back down to 4. I pass.
Succeed.
Yep.
So I'm going to move over here, and then I'm going to test lore again to try to ward.
Don't forget from your spell to either take horror or spend remnants.
Oh, yes, I'll spend a remnant.
Okay.
It is 2.
2 remnants.
2 remnants. Actually, I'll take the horror. I can take 7 horror. I don't know why I'm avoiding it so much.
2 horror.
Oh, 2. Sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
I got plenty.
2 successes.
That's not bad.
Sweet, not at all.
And if I get 2, I get a remnant, right? Yep.
You do. You are halfway to being an octopus.
Now I'm halfway. I'm only 2 away from being a squid.
Squids have 6 tentacles? That's
Yeah,
a thing?
That sounds right. And they have 2 like super long things.
I thought they just had lots of...
No, they have like 6 tentacles and like 2 super long tentacles.
This is really important for the video.
Maybe I'm thinking of jellyfish.
I don't know what you're thinking of. No, I don't think it's jellyfish.
Shane, it's your turn.
All right. So I can ward this, or I could go and attack my monster, or I could go here, but then all I could do is evade that, right? Because I couldn't try to ward that away.
Yes, and if you do move in and evade it, then it will not place doom.
But if it places doom, it'll go here.
Yes, because of the anomaly.
What do you guys think?
I think I like the idea of moving in and trying to evade it.
Yeah, because it's going to...
Oh, so here's the one thing. You'll be engaged with 2 monsters because of your Eyeless Watcher, and you'll evade with... you'll apply the worst modifier, so it's going to be -2 to your observation.
And I'll only evade one of them?
You evade one per success, but by my math,
you'll be rolling
1 die.
Oof.
Oh. Then I will try to ward this away and maybe attack the monster.
I like that.
Alright. So Ooh.
You could always leave the doom and focus strength and then attack your watcher.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to focus strength.
Focus strength.
Alright. And I will attack this monster. I may be able to do it.
It's possible.
It's not impossible.
Well...
Oh.
Man.
Is it possible?
It turns out it wasn't possible. No successes. That's your turn. Alright, who's left?
Okay. I want to start off by fighting my monster.
Alright,
These monsters, man.
so 5 dice
5
against the
dice.
Ravenous Treasure. You got this.
Need to get 3. I got 2.
2's not bad.
2's not too bad.
Not at all.
And you could re-roll if you wanted to.
If you want to, you could spend a focus to reroll.
Oh, yeah.
Get rid of your lore.
Considering it would be the difference between killing it and not. It
Yeah.
might be.
I'll try that.
Okay.
Reroll.
What? Reroll 1
1,
die. Yeah. So close.
Bummer.
Okay. And then
You can focus and get
I'm
your
going
lore
to
back.
focus again, but get my lore back because there's not really anything else to do.
You can evade it.
Evade it?
If you succeed at evading it, it won't damage you, and you'll get a regular encounter this turn.
Okay, then I will try to evade with 2.
Cool.
And I did.
Oh, great. Okay, so it's going to get returned to the board. It's not engaged with you. Also, when you succeed at evading, you get another action.
Oh.
So now you can focus.
Now you can
Now
focus.
I will focus.
Sure.
Oh, maybe we can get
Some
those
lore.
clues.
Right.
Someone's gotta. Is that everyone?
I think so.
Okay. Enemy phase, monster phase, excuse me. The High Priest is going to place a doom in her space, which is going to go straight onto the scenario. That's our first doom.
Ooh.
Who else has a monster? Just Rebecca. Oh, the Eyeless Watcher is going to do 1 horror
That's right.
to Norman. And
What?
Calvin. Oh, you don't
I
have a monster
evaded.
anymore. Right. So all that it does is it readies, which means it's going to engage you again. But it's not going to hurt you
Okay.
or do anything else. Okay. Encounters. I get the first one I've had in a while because I was fighting that boss for so long. Would you read me Independence Square?
I would love to. Independence Square. A poor Dunwich family has parked their truck by the square and are selling old furniture and knickknacks out the back of the truck. Most of what they have for sale is worn out and worthless, but a few objects look worthwhile. You may buy one common item from the display for half price, rounded up.
Yeah, for half price, I will buy the shotgun. That's quite a bit.
That
quite a
shotgun
bit
looks
better
great.
than my 45.
If only you had had that when you were fighting your monster.
Seriously.
Just the bottom.
Okay, that gives me +5 for my attacks, and 6s count as 2 successes.
Ooh.
So I am a killing machine now.
Good. We need it.
I just better not encounter anything scary because my sanity's at 2. Okay, who's going to encounter
Why don't we
next?
do Rebecca's because she's got all those clues.
Okay, let's see if I can get a clue.
There is a clue on the line in this encounter.
Ooh.
You're at the Arkham Advertiser.
Yes.
You find a newspaper in the archives that is dated 1937 and shows a car crashed through the front of Schaffner's General Store. You gain 1 clue from your neighborhood.
Hooray!
Yay!
Those are the ones we've needed.
Seriously, right? You may spend 1 remnant to give Minnie some evidence for a story she's writing.
They don't have
No
any
remnants. Good. I'm glad the clue wasn't contingent on having
Yes.
a remnant. Very
We
nice.
already gave Minnie one of our remnants. She's so greedy.
Right?
Okay, Shane and Lindsay. Who's up?
I'll go first since we're going counterclockwise.
Okay.
Sure. I think that's clock. No, you're right.
Counterclockwise.
Alright. There's one
Doesn't-
Doom on yours?
Doesn't
Yes.
Rebecca usually read to Lindsay? Person to your
Oh.
left.
Oh,
I do.
That was close.
I know,
Where
right?
did this come
Messed
from?
up.
from this pile.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I have 1 doom
And
on
you're
my
on
space.
graveyard?
Oh,
It doesn't matter.
1 doom on her space.
You come upon a Parisian mosaic that depicts a man with strange weapons fighting among broken buildings. Test your lore.
Oh, good.
Yeah, look at this. You succeed.
See?
Okay, if you pass, you identify obscurely with the struggle. You remove 1 doom from your space.
Cool.
Okay, that's not bad.
All right.
Yeah.
Down to 1 in the, I'm blanking on the name of this, Rivertown. Down to 1 doom in Rivertown.
Shane, how many are in yours? 1?
1.
You find yourself reliving some of the darkest moments of the American Revolution.
Ooh.
You suffered 2 horror.
Alright.
Ooh.
Let me with 2 horror. And down to 3 sanity.
But abruptly, you find yourself alongside General Washington and knock him out of the path of a bullet just in time. You remove 2 doom from your space and gain 1 remnant.
Okay, so I can only remove 1 doom, but I will take a remnant.
There was no
No test?
test or decision?
Nope.
Okay.
Not on any of them, actually.
Damn, I wanted to
Really?
use my lucky cigarette case.
No, you tested. Oh, on the card. Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, no, just kidding. There was on the next one.
Okay. Is that everyone's encounter? Mythos.
Oh boy.
Oh, the last 2 in the bag. They are a gate burst. Top card of the deck.
Oh, top card. North side.
Okay.
We already have.
No,
Oh.
no anomaly there. That's fine. Just flooded with doom.
Well, I'm there, so I can just start collecting doom.
Don't forget that discard pile gets shuffled and
Oh,
put on
that's
the
right.
bottom.
Thank you.
And then doom spawns. So right after you shuffle, the bottom card is going to spawn doom.
The graveyard, where I am.
Oh,
Where I just cleared it.
So that's going to put doom on the agenda, or on.
Oh, right. Because
Yeah.
That was Arkham Horror card game talk. It's going to put doom on the scenario because of the anomaly. All right, Shane, fresh bag.
Alright, I got this Hoorah! It is Doom.
Ooh.
Hoorah, we're doing
Merchant District, thank God. The Unvisited Isle.
Okay, second Doom there.
2 are
Okay.
there. Alright, and another Doom.
The Graveyard.
Oh, okay. Let's pause right there. That's 3 Doom on the scenario, and Deja Vu here says, when there's 3 or more Doom on the scenario sheet, flip this card.
Uh-oh.
Strange things are happening all over Arkham. People from the distant past walk down the streets, wondering at the unusual buildings. Events happen out of order. The dates on editions of the Arkham Advertiser seem to be chosen at random. Robed figures dart in and out of the shadows, and, to your dismay, you think that you're being followed. Reveal cards from the bottom of the monster deck until you reveal a cultist monster. Spawn it at the street space nearest the leader, which is me, and put the rest on top of the deck in a random order. The very first
Oh,
card
thank God.
was a robed figure. It's going to spawn at the street right next to me. Then add card 5 to the codex and return this card to the archive. Card 5 says, Time Unstuck. Through all the odd occurrences, a sense of rising dread fills the air. The people, the ones from the proper time, scurry from door to door. Unwilling to be out under the gunmetal sky, window shades are drawn and businesses close early. As fluid as time is, you seem to be running out of it. It still has the same objective. When there are 3 or more clues on the scenario sheet, we will add a card to the codex. When there is 7 or more Doom on the scenario sheet, we add cards 8 and 9 to the codex.
Ooh.
So now,
Well, we're getting close to 3, so...
pretty
Yeah.
much second verse same as the first. We just don't want Doom. And 4 more will get us there.
Alright, I think I'm up.
Yes, you are.
Gate Burst.
Good time for a gate burst.
Top one?
Top one.
Okay, so that's the Merchant District, which spawns
Oh
a gate.
god. Okay. Anomaly opens the merchant district.
1 on each.
Yes. We have anomalies in 3 out of 5 neighborhoods right
We're
now.
doing great.
So
We're
this is going
doing...
so good.
Glad we
We're
didn't
doing
put
so
it on
great.
that one.
Yeah.
And then a newspaper headline, which I have been getting
Yeah,
nonstop.
seriously.
Police, do your jobs. Opinion, Arkham more dangerous now than ever. Top cops should reform force or step aside. By Doyle Jeffries, Editor-in-Chief, Arkham, Massachusetts. For each clue in your neighborhood, you suffer 1 damage or 1 horror, but there are none.
Cool.
Oh,
Random, yay.
great. We've actually dodged a couple of those
Yeah.
bullets, so that much is good.
We've been hit by a
Generate a
lot of
clue?
other bullets, though.
Where does the clue spawn?
Merchant District,
Oh,
we
great.
can't get to it.
To be fair, that's true of almost all of the city.
Hey, I'm about to clear this out.
Please do.
And, ooh,
Doom.
spawn a Doom.
Train station.
Okay.
Okay, Northside has 4 out of 5 Doom. It's gonna have an anomaly there too soon. Okay, action phase. How are we getting out of this?
Okay, so mine is pretty clear. I'm just going to go here and try to deal with that.
In the general store?
Yeah.
Nice.
And I passed.
All right.
Okay.
Whew. Okay.
Whew.
No more anomaly in Rivertown.
All right. That's my whole turn.
You got some money for the general store encounter.
Oh, I do. That's
Yeah,
true.
That might come in handy.
Get a gun.
Yeah.
Okay, I think for mine, I'm going to try to finish off the monster.
Yeah.
And if I do, then I get to remove a Doom
Oh, perfect.
with
That
it.
would be great.
Yeah.
So I've got
Jenica Capra.
And I think you got a good
5.
chance of it, right? You only need one
I
more.
just need 1 more.
Got
And
it.
I succeed.
If you had rolled like that last time.
Right! Never when you need it.
Okay, you do get a remnant for defeating the Ravenous
Get
Predator.
a remnant. And I get to remove this Doom.
Okay, 1 action left.
And I think I'm going to try to research.
That's a great idea.
Love
So
it.
I have 3 observation, but
Mhm.
is there something about I have 2? I get
You get to put 1 clue on the scenario per
Okay,
success.
per
So,
success,
so
okay.
you'd love to see 2 successes here.
and I get nothing.
That is 0. Hmm.
That's less than ideal.
Yeah. Okay. Shane and I have turns left.
I'm thinking, I don't know, I don't really want to fight this, and Doom is a major problem, so I'm tempted to use my spell to get over here and try to take out some of that Doom.
Oh, gonna. I have 1 lore, so if you leave, no one's warding that area.
But I can always come back. I mean, it's pretty much...
You can.
Oh, shoot.
You're
But
taking
also,
you're taking a lot of horror from your spell bouncing around the
I
board
do have
like that.
two of these.
2 remnants.
2 remnants. So I could use those.
I
You might
think
be
it's
better
kind
off
of...
trying to get this one, and then I can move over there next time.
I think it's kind of crazy to leave.
What's-
We've got several people who are just a move away from going over there next round.
But I'm just a move
Yeah.
away from going over there.
Yeah, +2 horror.
+2 horror or 2 remnants.
Well, yes, but the people who can go over there next round aren't in the middle of the other
Mess.
sensitive area already. Yeah.
I think that you should go here and try to go to the police station and try to get rid of.
All right, I'll go there.
Yeah.
1. All right, I guess I will ward. All right. 4. 1 success, which is all I need.
All
to
you
do
need.
that.
Perfect.
All I
Yep.
need.
Okay, is that everyone?
Think so?
Yeah.
Wait, did you
Yes.
go? I don't think
Oh.
you've gone.
I'm so
No,
used to
yeah.
having a monster and just going first because I know exactly what I'm going to do. Yeah, I have a turn. I would love to stick around and get clues, but the cultists need me. So I'm just going to move into the street, engaging the rogue figure, and blast him in the face with a shotgun. +5 to my attack makes it 8 dice. And all I need is 1 success.
Shotguns are pretty cool.
I got 1 success.
You got 2.
Oh no, there we go. And they're 6s, so the shotgun doubles them. 4 successes.
Ooh.
The robed figure
So
is not recognizable as once being a human.
That shotgun's pretty good.
That's my turn.
Okay,
Enemy phase. You've got an enemy.
I do. I take 1.
1 horror.
So, all right.
And the High Priest spawns a doom in its space, which
Goes here.
goes on the scenario. We're at 4 out of 7. Is
We're
that
doing
all,
great.
Is that all the monsters?
I think so.
Okay. Who would like to encounter first?
I have an anomaly.
Anomaly with 0 doom.
You see yourself in the past, about to make a terrible mistake. Test will.
That's 4. That's good. I can add 1 more to
Yeah.
with my lucky cigarette case,
Making it a success. Sweet.
making it a success.
That's for the best. If you pass, you grit your teeth and let it happen so as not to create a paradox. You remove 1 doom from any space in your neighborhood.
All right, that's
Ah.
good.
Almost
That
there.
helps.
Otherwise, you'd be dead.
Oh.
All right. Good job there.
Yep.
Rebecca, you are just at the Arkham Advertiser?
Yeah.
A possible clue.
Clue is on the line here.
Okay.
You see tomorrow's paper roll off the presses. It's the same as yesterday's and today's. You may spend 1 remnant to shake everyone out of the repetition.
Do it for the
I
clue.
have a remnant.
The editor reworks the new edition to include your hot tip. You gain $3 and 1 clue from your neighborhood.
Hey, all right.
Hey. I need to spend my money on something.
Yeah.
And your clues.
And you need to
And
get
my
your
clues.
clues. Okay, my encounter, I am back in the streets. I'm on a, what do they call that icon? I'm on a residential street.
Residential?
Yep.
Okay. Stop right there!
Ah!
A figure rushes past you with Deputy Dingby hot on the trail. Dingby. Test observation.
Like Ding
All right. Whopping 2. I pass.
If you pass, you see where the thief stashes their loot. You gain 1 common item.
Okay. I have plenty of guns. Oh, the Elder Sign Amulet is not.
Painkiller.
So health isn't my problem. Painkillers help me with health, so I'm not that interested. I think I'm going to take the random one from the deck. It's a magnifying glass. It gives me +1 observation when I research, which no sign of me doing. But if I can hand it to Calvin, it might come in handy.
Yeah, I could use some help.
And then I'm in the general store.
Oh, yeah. General store. Schuffner's General is busy today. You may buy any number of common items from the display.
Well, there are painkillers for $1 or a 41 Derringer for $2.
Let me see that 41 Derringer. That might be useful to have.
Yeah, it lets you bump up the number on a die in an attack. It's nothing crazy.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that.
Okay, $2.
Spend all of my money, my life savings.
You are broke. But you know what? You'll always have your illusions.
Thank goodness.
Okay, as you're leaving, Nathan is loading up the truck to make a few deliveries. You may help him.
So it's just, the question is just, would you like to help him?
Would you like to
Sure,
help him?
I'll help him.
He offers to give you a ride. You may move up to 3 spaces.
Ooh, that's good. I'm gonna go
Yes.
here.
Get to that doom.
Ooh. Okay.
That's great. Okay, and that is everyone.
Think so?
Mythos time. I got a blink. And Reckoning. Okay, you still have
I'm
Reckoning?
happy with that.
The rumor and play triggers. We can either spend a clue to discard it, or we can place a doom onto it.
Wait.
Or do you want to do one of yours, Rebecca?
Yeah, probably because I've got 3.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Rogue Comet no longer approaching. Missed the Earth. And the approach of Azathoth, it spawns a doom anywhere where there's a cultist, and the High Priest is a cultist, so...
Well, shit.
Yeah, we're
So
at...
we spawn 2 Doom there?
No, just one.
Well,
here.
one in the enemy phase and one in the Mythos
Oh, right,
phase.
that's right.
Alright, that's 5 out of 7.
Oof.
Yeah. Okay. So you go, Shane?
Blank.
Blank. Blanks aren't that great, considering that just means the next person isn't going to get it. Blank.
Yeah, but it is 3 just like buys, essentially.
Yeah.
Monster.
Okay. The monster is a hooded stalker. It spawns where the most doom is, so it looks like it's
Cool.
on you, Dexter.
Great.
Yeah.
I can come over there and
it's
help
not
attack
tough.
it.
With you're taking the Derringer might pay
Yeah.
off. You only have to do 1 damage to it.
Okay.
So here you go.
And then another monster.
And the occult ritualist spawns at the street nearest the leader, which I'm in a street, so it's gonna just come
Spawn
to me.
on you.
Alright.
Okay. Oh wait, it's elusive, which means it actually doesn't automatically engage you like most do. It sits out in the street.
News. Magician vanishes. Rabbit. Self.
Oh.
Wait, self.
Uh-oh.
I think both.
Rabbit, comma,
Rabbit,
self.
self. Full manhunt for the magnificent Manfred.
Oh, that's not
Underway. 7 white doves also missing. Foul play suspected. By Amelia Baxter. U Press, Boston, Massachusetts. You disengage all monsters and move to the unstable space.
The
Oh.
unstable space is the curiosity shop,
Okay.
which is right next to where she is.
Oh, you move 1 space.
The monsters are not exhausted. They engage another inspector in their space.
Okay, 1 more token. Is it another headline? Nope.
Okay.
I don't know what it is.
Clue.
Clue appears. Where at?
North side.
Wow, I'm just never gonna leave the north side.
Why would you?
At
We
this
just gotta
rate.
start researching successfully at some point. Action phase.
I know what I should do for mine. One is, should I do my observation and try to get my clue on there and then ward? It's my plan, so I can just go.
Rebecca, are you going to take an research action? Because if so, we can wait and see whether she gets 2 successes.
I guess that's true.
Yeah, I can try.
Why don't you go first then?
As the only person
that
with 2
first.
clues.
Yeah. Okay, so we got 3.
I thought you had 3 clues.
I just spend 1 to get rid of that 1 card.
Oh, that's right, and I kept mine.
I got 1 success.
Do you want to
Okay.
spend it to re-roll?
Yeah, I'll re-roll. I'll spend my strength
Okay.
to re-roll 1 of them.
Ugh.
Oh!
All right.
Success?
It
I
works.
got success.
Nice.
Okay.
Both clues onto the scenario.
So do we deal with it now?
So, yes, when there are 3 or more clues on the scenario sheet, we add card 4.
That'd be a good thing, right?
Hopefully.
We'll see.
It sounds good. Profane ritual.
Oh.
Considering everything, it's positively delightful.
Yeah, compared to most of the things we've seen, it sounds just fine. Parts of the mystery become clear. The note from yourself, the sense of deja vu, they're all because time is becoming unstuck. Effects may not be following cause properly right now, but you're certain that this phenomenon is the result of an arcane ritual performed by the cults you've been tracking in the city. You'll have to find the site of the ritual as well as the epicenter of the temporal disturbance if you're to have any hope of setting things to right. Armed with your new knowledge, you set out again into the city and try to ignore it when flowers fold up into buds and raindrops fly upward to the sky. Take 5 markers. So we have these objective tokens. We're going to take 5 of them. It says 3 white, 1 blue, 1 red. I actually happen to have them in the handful I grabbed. Randomize them. Place 1 face down in each of the following locations: the Arkham Advertiser, the Black Cave, Independence Square, Unvisited Isle, and Velma's Diner. You know, I hadn't noticed this before, but I think they appeared in the 5 spots where Doom begins at the start of the game.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Ah.
Huh. Nice touch. Then flip this card. You're not certain what the cult's ritual's intended effect was, but it is clearly linked to the odd flow of time in and around Arkham. You'll have to discover the ritual site to learn more. As an action, you can reveal a marker at your location and resolve the effect below based on its color. When you reveal a white marker, you find nothing of interest. Discard the marker. When you reveal the blue marker, we will add card 6 to the codex. When you reveal the red marker, if the barrier is destroyed, add card 7 to the codex, face down. Otherwise, add that card to the codex, face up. If both the blue and the red markers have been revealed, remove all the other markers from the board and return this card.
So the barrier is removed when we do the blue one?
We don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
We have no context for that. It just says, if the barrier is destroyed. It does not explain what it's communicating there.
Cool.
But I'm sure we'll know it if it happens.
I'm back to the second half of my turn.
You have 1 action left, yes.
Yeah, so I guess I'll try and go after the Doom, because there's not really much else to do.
Sure.
So let's see, 4.
You're so good at wording.
I got 1.
1. Great. That's all you wanted. Okay. So I think I will move in and take care of this high priest. This ritualist doesn't bother me as much because we can spawn a Doom on either side of it, meaning we can put it where there's not an anomaly. Okay, I'll move to the diner where the high priest is hanging out. She has 2 hit points, and I test -1 against it. But I've got a shotgun, so that -1 takes me down to 7 dice.
Is that gonna be enough?
We'll see. No, it's not enough.
Do you have
I rolled a 5.
you can use your focus and try to reroll 1.
I think I'd better. Yes, I'll spend my strength focus. Reroll 1 die. I really want to finish off this priest. Yes!
I did
it!
Got it. Okay. Blew away the high priest. And the reward actually says, after you defeat this monster as part of an attack action, you gain 1 spell. So if you could hand me that. I don't have the sanity to deal with casting spells, but I drew a wither. As part of an attack action, you may test lore -1. Add your test result to the test result of that attack action. Unlikely that I will use this, but cool. And I'm done.
Don't you have 1 more turn?
I moved and attacked.
Ah, that's right.
Okay, so I'm engaged, which means
It's a watcher, so you can do whatever you want.
I can do whatever I want, right? Mm-hmm. So maybe I will use my ally to recover 1 sanity, and then I'm going to attack this Eyeless Watcher.
Or you can move and try to get rid of this Doom, and we can finally get rid of that.
So I'm torn because also we're both going to have anomaly encounters, and those might just remove the
Oh,
Doom.
that's true.
I think the odds of getting that Doom are pretty good with both of us.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So I think I lean towards James.
Okay, I'm fine with it.
Okay.
I approve.
Get rid of this Doom.
Nice.
And I do have...
Sanity.
Horror.
Oh, sorry, horror. I have 3 strength, and I have to hit him for all 3.
Yeah, you got this.
Yeah, it's easy.
All you.
And you got your lucky cigarette case.
Well, you just talked about it. It's not going to be said.
Whoa! Oh my gosh!
I did. All right,
Yeah.
that's my lucky cigarette case.
If you
And
bump that 4 to a 5, that's 3 successes.
All right.
Why did
You're
you do
welcome.
that? Why did you do that 3 rounds ago?
Well, 'cause I didn't have my extra strength.
That's true.
So this guy's dead, and can I have my...
You get a remnant.
Remnants.
Very nice.
So what do remnants do again? Because I have a ton of them.
You can
I
use
don't-
them for your spells. So
You've
Instead
got
of
4
war.
spells.
I
Yeah.
know, but I don't end up needing them that much.
Oh.
binding could be useful to prevent them from doing damage.
Yeah, there are 2 uses. Its spells are the primary one, and then some locations,
Require
the
it.
encounters tend for you to get to spend remnants. Like you've seen several at the
Yeah.
Arkham Advertiser. They're always trying to buy tentacles from people.
All right, so I've got my hooded stalker. I have 2 strength. And I got 1,
You
so
didn't need
this
it.
guy's dead.
Okay. Nice job.
All right, do you guys think I should get rid of the Doom or Flip and work towards?
Doom. Otherwise,
Doom.
I think Doom.
because
It's unanimous.
3 Doom is probably going to cause something really dangerous when you get your anomaly.
That's true.
That's a very good point.
1.
1 success.
Oof, do I want to re-roll?
With what?
With my magical gift, once per round, I can when resolving a lore test, I can re-roll 1 or all of my die.
I said go for it.
I think I'm gonna do all of them.
There you go. One success
1.
again.
All
All right,
right.
same result. Hey, everything's
It
progress.
was worth a shot.
Yeah. Okay. Enemy phase, the occult ritualist I think is the only one, and it spawns a doom adjacent to its location. Let's put it where the anomaly is not.
That sounds great.
So at
I like that.
La Bella Luna. And encounters. I'm thinking I start with the Valens Diner, or with the anomaly encounter, and then if I clear the doom, you'll get a regular encounter, which means you could get the clue.
That's true.
Make sense?
Yes.
What do we get?
All right. So, 1 Doom, a vortex of images from the past and what you assume is the future swirls before you. You attempt to fix the present in place. Test lore.
Ugh. All right, it's cool. 1 die.
I believe in you.
I'm glad someone does.
Hey!
Yes.
If you
I knew
pass,
it.
your efforts cause the storm to fade. You remove 1 Doom from your space.
Okay.
And does that remove the anomaly?
Yes, the
Yeah.
anomaly is cleared.
Woo!
Okay, we've recovered a little bit from
Yeah.
everything hitting the
Do you want
fan.
to put that at the bottom?
Yeah, I'll just put this at the bottom of this deck. Okay, he is at the police station.
Clue!
All right.
This woman says she's from the future.
What?
So either test influence to calm her or spend 1 remnant to prove she's right.
I will spend the remnant since my influence is 1.
So she is from the future, and you can prove it.
Ooh.
If you pass or spend the remnant, she brings warnings from her time and gives you the key to your success. You gain 1 common item and 1 clue from your neighborhood.
All right.
Love that clue. When I
Nice.
gain a clue, I can remove 2 horror from this card.
Oh,
Yes.
finally.
That's great.
Woo!
And you've got some common items to choose from. While Lindsay, what's your encounter?
Mine is the
Oh, you are.
Anomaly with 2
anomaly.
doom.
Two
I will
Doom.
definitely take the 45. Then I gain +3 strength as part of an attack action.
That makes you an okay fighter.
Okay, fighter. Okay.
Who knew? All you need to be an okay fighter is a
Good
gun.
gun.
America.
Okay, a foreign-looking man with an Egyptian pendant and a glass machine lectures a crowd. -2 will.
Oh,
Well, that's my
test will minus 2.
absolute
test two
minimum,
minus
so that's
2.
1.
Yeah.
Nope.
Mm.
Nope. Nope.
If you fail, you are caught up in the awful spell of the man's words. You become cursed.
Well, shit.
Ooh. Let me help you with that.
Ooh.
Curse means you only get
Oh,
successes.
shit.
Successes only on 6s, but it goes away as soon as you pass any test.
Okay.
So you just gotta get lucky. And Rebecca, you are just hanging out at the Curiosity Shop,
Okay.
Oh, there's a clue option, though.
but she didn't get it. Terracotta busts from Babylon, whispers Oliver Thomas, the owner. Incense from Nineveh. Carved soapstones creatures from the waters of Malta. Tell me what you're looking for, and I'll take a look in the back. You may buy any number of curio items from the display, and you have
A lot of money to spend.
so much money. Curios are this.
You're the rich
mystic
bitch
term.
now.
Yeah.
There are 3 curios to choose from. You can't.
Let's see.
You're $1 short of affording them all.
Ooh. Okay. Okay, I'll get these 2. The Elder Sign Amulet and Rabbit's Foot.
The Elder
Sweet.
Sign Amulet seems really good since that lets you put horror on it, and since you can take other people's horror.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
That is a great combo with Calvin, yeah. Nice job.
Okay, so that's 6 I gotta pay.
Yes. And that's
Still
everyone's...
$3 left.
It's everyone's encounter,
I'm
right?
poor again.
All right.
The worst part of the game.
Yeah, I think we have a brand new bag, too. I pulled a monster.
Occult Ritualist.
Ooh, spawns at the street nearest the leader. It's going to pile on with this one.
That's a bummer.
A little bit.
Tad
And
neighborhood.
a clue spawns. Downtown, it looks like.
Downtown?
There are 3 clues downtown now. We don't actually... So, it's always likely that clues will help us in the future, but we don't actually have an objective that involves getting clues right now. Time to start exploring the potential ritual sites. Here you go.
Alrighty. Blank. And Reckoning.
Reckoning. So all of our Reckoning cards trigger. Anyone?
Okay, I'm clearing out mine, which
Excellent.
means if anyone wants me to relieve them of something in the
Yeah.
near future.
Wait,
So
is
for
that
each-
the only Reckoning?
No.
She was just starting to read the next Reckoning.
For each cultist monster, place 1 doom on its space. If it's in a street space, place it in adjacent. So I think we should do 1 and 1, right?
Probably just 2 on Norman. So you can hopefully clear them out in 1 word action.
Yeah, if
That's
that's
true.
then I could actually take 1 horror to spend this clue if I'm successful with it. That
Oh,
would
to
be
research
great.
the clue?
Mhm.
Yeah.
To research the clue.
That frees me up then to explore
Okay.
that site.
So a clue in the merchant district.
Oh
Our clues are
boy.
useless.
Oh.
A 3rd clue there in the anomaly.
And monster spawns.
Monster will be a hooded stalker, which spawns where the most doom is.
Cool.
It's gonna be Norman or Dexter.
Or we could put it over
Oh.
there.
Here.
Yeah, let's put it over
Oh,
there.
there are lots of options.
Yeah.
Yeah, would you like
Or
to?
we could put it
kill
here.
I could try and take it on.
Okay, why don't we put it at the train station so you can go help with that?
Ooh, blank.
Oh, the gate bursts. Okay, the
North
top
side.
was that the top card?
No.
Should be the top card.
East Town.
Oh, great. The anomaly is back open in Easttown. We just put a total of 5 doom there across like 3 minutes.
Sorry.
It's not your fault. You literally just cleared it.
Mm-hmm. All right. Good job, everyone. It's our actions again. Okay.
Flip that
What-
thing.
Yeah, that's what I was leaning towards.
I think you flip and then fight.
How
Oh, that's too many actions.
Flip and then prep to fight.
Flip and then ward. I don't know. Let me see what happens here. Ooh, it's the red icon, which says, when you reveal the red marker, if the barrier is destroyed, add card 7 to the codex face down. Otherwise, add it face up.
That's not good.
The barrier has not been destroyed as far as the game told us.
So that can't be good.
So, card 7 is called A Strange Barrier.
Ah.
A swirling storm flickers in the sky, twisting first one way and then the other as time reverses course over and over again. This must be the epicenter of the temporal disturbances. As you approach, the air grows thicker and thicker until it is hard and unyielding as glass. An unseen force forbids you from the epicenter of the disturbance, and none of your usual counter magics or tricks erode it 1 iota. You'll have to find some other way past. The space with the red marker is the epicenter. For the time being, a magical barrier prevents you from entering the area. Each investigator at the epicenter must move 1 space away. Oh, that gives me a free move to these cultists.
Oh,
That helps.
something.
They're elusive, so they don't automatically engage me, but yeah, that's cool.
That means you can fight them this round.
It does.
Yeah.
That worked out well. Investigators cannot move to the epicenter until the barrier is destroyed. When the barrier is destroyed, flip this card.
Does it say how to destroy the barrier?
Still doesn't.
I think
Cool.
that means...
That means that we literally can't get rid of the, what's this called?
The anomaly?
We literally can't get rid of the anomaly.
Not true. When I encounter the anomaly,
some-
I might be able to pull this away,
Yeah.
provided that I knock all 3 of these out. Also, the blue one is going to knock down the barrier.
That seems like what that
Likely.
leaves, right? Where else can it be hiding? unless getting 7 Doom knocks down the barrier, but that...
Seems unlikely.
Yeah. Okay, I have 1 action left, and I'll just engage and fight an occult ritualist. Shotgunning it for 8. I'm not focused anymore. Only 8 dice.
Only.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Takes 1 to kill it. Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
you massacred it.
6 damage.
Save those for later, Brandon. That's how it works.
I'll bank some of them on my character, I think.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
There was some buckshot in that shotgun.
Yeah, didn't it spread and hit the other one?
I didn't mention it was a sawed-off. Okay, that's my turn.
I think I'm going to ward. Actually, yes. I think I'm just going to ward unless anyone else has any other ideas.
I think that's a great idea for you.
Totally.
Or maybe I'll rest and then ward, and that way I can get rid of...
Rest is not a thing.
It's an action. An investigator or ally in your space recovers 1 sanity, so I can toss one of these sanity. Anything else that you think I should do?
Nope.
I would ward first. Do the things that are random first. I guess I don't know.
Alright,
Yeah,
I will
makes
ward first.
I don't know how it would change your decision, but it's a good habit to be in, I find.
You did
Nothing. There's some 4s there.
I can...
Upgrade.
I could upgrade 1 and I could re-roll. Okay, I will turn this to a 5 for a success, and then I'm going to spend my strength to get it to a re-roll.
Okay. Roll the 1.
Alright, so...
You have your
that's-
lore too.
What? I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
Well, that's going to be bad when the anomaly hits.
Yeah.
And I have 1 more action.
You can move to this one.
Still want to heal a sanity?
Yeah, I'm going to heal a sanity because I don't know what the anomaly is going to do.
You could also move to where there's less.
No, I'm not going to bother with that. We'll see what happens. Maybe it'll be good.
Yeah. Okay. Who else still needs to act?
I can
I
flip.
do.
Yeah, what do we get?
Wait.
Okay.
And then...
Ruled 1 out.
Ward?
Yeah, what are you doing?
warding, sorry. 1, 2.
Oh, great.
Ooh.
Oh, and they're both
Okay.
6s, so this gets to
Oh,
start.
yeah, that's true.
Oh, yeah,
Yay.
you were cursed. Good roll.
And here's your remnant.
That went great.
Was that, did you clear that curse on your very first roll?
Yep. Yes, I did.
Nice.
I'm really good at this game.
Nice.
So good.
Okay.
Was
that-
that both of yours?
That was both mine.
That
Okay.
leaves Rebecca.
So should I move here and fight the monster, or move here and reveal?
It's a tough call.
What does the monster do?
He just has 1 hit point, and he's just going to move toward the investigator with the lowest strength, which is probably... So it would probably
That's like me.
move and attack Dexter. But it's a pretty dinky monster, so
I was gonna
that's...
say
I would say flip. Let's
I could
move
chase
forward
it
in
down
progress.
later.
Yeah,
So I'll move here for 1 and
Alright.
flip blue.
Ah.
Oh, white.
white. Okay,
Wah, wah.
so the blue's got to be in one of those 2 spots. Okay,
Alright.
enemy phase. There are 2 enemies. No one's engaged with any, right?
Nope.
Okay, the hooded stalker moves towards the investigator with the lowest strength,
That's me.
which is
One
Dexter.
space?
Or me.
Or, yeah, that's true. If it only goes 1 space, we can have it go towards Shane instead.
Oh, I guess so. Yeah, okay. Let's have it move towards Norman. You guys are tied? Yeah. 1, 2. Alright, and the occult ritualist spawns a doom adjacent to itself. I guess it's gotta go to La Bella Luna again, right?
Yeah.
Or this...
No, because then
Well,
it goes on here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's just 4/5 of the way to an anomaly in downtown. Alright, cool.
Cool. That's one way to-
Encounters. Who wants to go?
I'll go. Hit me with an anomaly.
2 doom in his location.
Your vision blurs, buildings fall, cities quake and burn. You clutch your head and refocus. Test will.
Okay, could be worse. Success.
If you pass, it all vanishes like evaporating dew. You remove 1 doom from your space.
Okay.
Could be worse.
Yeah, nice.
Nice.
Like you said that it could be worse considering that was a success by all metrics.
Well, I'm hanging out in the residential street again, if you'd help me with that.
Sure thing. You pass Anna Caslow on the street, and she whirls and grabs your arm. You, she hisses. You're the one I've seen in my visions. Let me teach you. Test lore.
I'm ready to learn. No, I'm not.
Nope.
I rolled a 1.
You dismiss her ravings as chicanery or dementia.
Okay. What do you have, Rebecca? You're at the Arkham Advertiser? The people of Arkham need to know they're in danger, Minnie Klein tells you, but Doyle won't run the story without proof. You may spend 1 remnant to make sure her article is published.
Minnie!
I don't have a remnant.
We already gave you everything.
Okay.
Never have them when I need them.
I have 0 on my space.
0 on your space. Aleph, Bet, Gimel. The crone walks you through the first lesson. Test your lore.
Cool. 4, please. I'm going to re-roll all of them.
Oh, you haven't used it yet this round?
I don't think so.
Cool.
Pass.
Yes.
Okay. If you pass, you grasp the underlying power of language to define reality. You remove 1 doom from any space in your neighborhood.
I'll remove this one from the river docks.
Okay.
Sweet. That's everyone, right? Back to the bag.
This bag is killing me.
It's killing all of us. I got a headline. Wild animal attacks Spike. Cats, dogs, livestock attacked. 2 missing persons blamed on animals. Wolves, bears, wildcats, likely culprits, police say. Choose 1 non-epic monster in any space. You suffer damage equal to that monster's remaining health, then you defeat it. Huh.
So you got that one or that one?
Yeah, I'm leaning towards the hooded stalker because it's 2 spaces away.
But if you deal with that one, then you can just move and check this next turn.
Okay, yeah. I'm going to just get rid of the Occult Ritualist at my space. It has 1 health, so I will take 1 damage, and it's dead.
Alright.
Not so bad at all.
Okay.
The wild animal attacks turned out to be a Ritualist all along. And Doom spawns where?
Graveyard.
Okay.
Always in the graveyard.
At least we cleared that out. So
Yeah.
Right.
One of the better spots that
Yeah.
can spawn.
Doom.
Graveyard.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, now I'm a little less happy.
Doom again.
Graveyard?
You say graveyard.
East Town. Velma Steiner. Or we can't get to
It goes on the scenario
Ooh.
sheet.
Oh.
Wait,
So
there's
that's-
another-
That's 6.
But I think that was all the Doom.
Yeah, we're almost to a fresh bag, though.
Oh, yeah, that's
Ugh.
true. Headline?
Every time you get the headline.
Miskatonic Museum Mystery. Item stolen from rare exhibit. Police stumped. Crazed curator calls Curios cursed. By A. Wong, Associated Press and Arkham, Mass.
That's great.
Test will and resolve the effect based on your test results.
0?
I become cursed.
Oh, right back in it.
Ooh.
I was gonna
That
probably be
should
cursed anyway.
feel very familiar.
I had to be cursed anyway. In a blank.
Okay. Is that the last thing in the bag?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh no, fresh bag.
Nice and full for you.
Okay, please, no.
Nothing with a doom.
Monster instead.
I'm okay
How
with
does that sound?
Okay. A keening hound appears where the most doom is. Oh man.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It's going to move directly to and engage the person with the most remnants on the next turn.
Which is you.
Yeah, I better put it where I'm going and shotgun it this turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So someone else
Well,
might need
I was
to
gonna say
help
I
flip
can
that.
come over and can I bypass this one without engaging it or
Mm-mm.
no? Okay.
I can also try to get there with my spell.
Oh, true. Okay, so we got a few options. You have 1 more token?
Yeah. Sorry.
Although I would rather do that, I guess.
Oh yeah. Oh, not a good time for a gate burst. Where does it happen?
North side, which...
Oh, no, north side, that's fine. There's no, or like no doom spills over, but it does open an anomaly. We're back to more than half the city having time moving backwards and sideways and stuff.
We're not making that progress, so I might go here and check this.
I like it. You want to go first?
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because then that frees up everybody else if it's the blue one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so 1 movement and a check.
Ah,
Son of a...
Well, we know what that one is.
of course.
All right.
It's being guarded by the hound. Okay, that was your turn. Okay. I'll just move in, engage the keening hound, and shotgun it. 8 dice.
Strength -1, right?
7 dice. 6s count double. Let's get 4. A 6 for 1, 2. A 5 for 3. Nothing I can do to get that one more though. So it's going to be 3 damage. Thanks. Yeah, brutal. Okay. That's my turn.
You have an attack?
I do, but I feel like I'm better off not fighting that thing. So yeah, my options are either clear the doom or flip that and move the story forward.
You know what? I'm going to use Search for Izzy to reroll dice.
You're gonna...
Yeah, so I'm going to suffer 1 damage, 1 horror. I'm just going to go ahead and put it on the Search for Izzy, destroying that card.
Okay.
And reroll all the dice that weren't successes. I want to finish this thing off. Otherwise, it's just going to do 2 and 1 to me.
Yeah.
There we go. There's another 6. Blown up.
Do you get another action after you beat a monster?
I do not. I do get a remnant for killing a big monster. I've got a lot of those.
So
Okay, that's my turn now.
So I'll leave it up to the group. Do we want to close that astral plane or whatever it's called?
Anomaly?
Anomaly?
Mm-hmm.
Or do we want to move the story forward and flip this?
Move the story forward.
You're casting a spell to get there?
Yes, but I can use my 2 remnant to cast the spell. I
That's
have
true.
so many. I am a magician.
It just seems like a big... I wish you had $1 you could just move there.
I wish I had any money too, but I'm broke, so...
I lean towards closing the anomaly. We don't want to increase the odds that we get
I guess part of me is like, it's gonna happen.
doom on the agenda, or on the,
What?
There's
Yeah.
3 anomalies. 1 anomaly is not going to make or break, but finishing this could move us closer to finishing the game.
That's true.
That's what I'm leaning towards, Rebecca.
Okay.
Yeah, let's flip that and
Okay.
see what the blue
Well, you gotta
is.
test
All
it
right.
first.
Test lore.
Oh.
2 successes.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go here.
Spend those remnants.
Here's my 2 remnants.
All right.
And flip over that blue
You
one.
found the blue. So when, let's see. When you reveal the blue marker, add card 6 to the codex. It says Ritual Site. The ground is marked with twisted and overlapping circles of wax and chalk. I don't know how I've been here and I missed that.
You're an idiot.
Skulls.
You're the blind idiot god.
It was me all along. Skulls, wet red corpses, and fetishes adorn stone slabs, the walls, and the ground all around. Clearly, this was the site of some mystic ritual, and judging from the prodigious quantities of blood involved, its aim was not benevolent. 2 robed figures draw curved knives and advance toward you. You reclassify the location from past to active ritual site. The place with the blue marker is the ritual site. Reveal cards from the bottom of the monster deck until you reveal 2 cultist monsters, spawn them at the ritual site, and put the rest on top of the deck in any order. Robed figure. Robed figure. Alright, 2 robed figures are at the ritual site. It says here, action. You may remove 5 clues from the scenario to stop the ritual. If you do, remove the blue marker and flip this card. Perform this action only at the ritual site.
5 clues.
So we need 2 more on the scenario sheet, and then we can remove them to stop the ritual.
Well, we have 2 more. Shane has 1 and I have 1.
Okay, so there are these 2 robed figures. I'm thinking...
Do they not go on the site?
They do go on the site, but so they engage us. So we can
Yeah,
choose who
1.
they go to. I will take them both. I can afford the damage, and that frees you up to maybe get a clue, and then you'll have 2.
Okay.
Alright, so I've got 2 robed figures flanking me. Lindsay's turn is done. That leaves Rebecca and Shane?
I already went.
Oh, that leaves Rebecca.
I was thinking of moving here and trying to tackle those Doom.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, probably so.
Okay.
Oh, here you go.
I got 2.
Okay.
Two's
pretty
not bad.
good. Yeah, and you get a remnant.
2. Take a remnant. And that's my turn.
Alright. My robed figures are each going to hit me for 1. That puts me... Okay, that's cool. I'm good. I'm just at 1 remaining health and 2 remaining sanity.
Cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm doing so good. And the hooded stalker is moving towards the investigator with the lowest strength.
So it's either me or we can move it here to get closer to
Yeah,
Shane.
let's send it towards Norman. 1, 2. Okay, and encounters. I don't have one because I have robed figures surrounding me. Who wants to do their encounter?
I'll do mine. I'm on Black Cave
Just
Riverton.
in the Black Cave.
The blackness around you is watching and listening. Either test will to steal your mind and stare down the darkness, or spend 1 remnant to appease it.
I'm going to spend a remnant. I haven't really been using them.
If you pass or spend the remnant, the darkness flows into your mind. Gain 1 spell.
Alright.
Mm.
Shriveling. Spell. Ritual. Test lore -1. 1 monster in your space or an adjacent space suffers damage equal to your test result. You can perform this action while engaged with a monster.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Wow.
So I could use that to kill that guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Downtown for Lindsay.
Is it a clue?
We got a clue. Okay. Independence Square. Today is the Arkham Art Fair. You may buy any number of curio items from the display. One artist is painting a futuristic cityscape. Test your observation.
So you had no money.
I have no money.
No reason to shop.
Nope.
Especially since you're cursed.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That was a clue encounter, right? So we shuffle it
yeah,
back in the
shuffle
top
it
3.
back.
3.
Alright, and Rebecca, you are at an anomaly with 1 doom. You find a ritual circle, no doubt left by cultists, that you could use to reverse the local disturbance. But only if you have the necessary ritual components. You may spend 1 remnant to remove 1 doom from your space and 1 doom from another space in your neighborhood.
Hells yeah.
I will spend that remnant.
Sounds solid.
Get rid of these 2.
Nice. That's our encounters.
Mm-hmm.
Mythos. Alright, so we're really hoping not to get any doom in 3 of the districts.
Yeah, okay.
That seems
You mean
very-
the 3 districts where we constantly get doom?
I'm pulling my weight. I drew a blank.
I mean, we could take it in the graveyard.
No, we can't.
Yeah, it would open an anomaly, but it wouldn't put doom on the agenda. A clue spawns where?
The merchant district.
Okay.
There's so many clues there.
Yeah, a 4th clue under the anomaly in the merchant
where-
district.
Wait,
put it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, alright.
Headline.
Headline.
Something good.
About time.
We only have 2 left also.
Yeah.
Unscheduled parade shuts down Main Street. Revelers wearing fanciful costumes, Silver Twilight Lodge blamed. Sinister music unrelated, sources say, by A.P. Jessup, staff writer, Arkham Mass. Headline, you suffer 1 horror for each monster in your neighborhood.
You don't have any.
There.
Okay. Good token.
That was
Oh.
1.
Yeah.
Oh, did you spawn the clue?
Yes.
Okay. And Doom.
Uh-oh.
Rivertown. Graveyard.
Okay. It opens an anomaly in Rivertown, but we have not reached 7 doom
So
yet.
literally there's only 1 place where there's not an anomaly.
And 1 more doom there would open an anomaly.
Blank.
Okay.
Doom.
Oh, God.
East Town. Velma's Diner, so that goes.
Okay. It goes on to the agenda. Or
So
on
that's
to the
our 7.
Scenario.
Okay, when there's 7 or more doom on the scenario sheet, add cards 8 and 9 to the codex and return this one. A terrible crashing sound,
Great.
pulls your attention toward the sky. A massive rift floats over Arkham. A menacing aura permeates the atmosphere, and a visible bubble of distortion envelopes the city. Add 1 Doom token and 1 Gate Burst token to the Mythos bag.
Great.
Yeah, they are set aside over there.
Oh, okay.
A Doom and a Gate Burst, throw those in. Reveal all face-down markers. Oh, there weren't any. And remove all markers but the red one. So I think our chance to spend the 5 clues to disrupt the ritual is done.
Okay.
Because we just removed the blue from the board. If there are no markers, place 1 red marker face up in the starting space. Return cards 4, 6, and 7 to the codex. So there's no more ritual, there's no more barrier. Thing of the past. Then flip this card. This card is called Azathoth Awakens.
Cool.
A gateway to the center of chaos looms over Arkham. The Daemon Sultan, a being of supreme power, threatens to consume not only Arkham, but the entire world. Azathoth cannot be defeated by human hands, but perhaps there is another way. The space with the red marker is the epicenter. As an action, you may move to the future. Perform this action only at the epicenter. When there are 5 clues on this card, the Azathoth Awakens card, flip card 9 and read the Lost in Time effect. When there are 13 or more Doom on the scenario sheet, flip card 9 and read the Blind Chaos effect.
So we can't move the 3 that are there onto there. We need 5 totally new clues.
Well, so we haven't talked about how we get clues here
Okay.
yet. There's still 1 more card to read.
Oh, okay, sorry.
The future. Only skeletons remain of the buildings of Arkham. The blasted landscape is all that is left of your future. This card is a space called the future. So I'm going to set this right here next to the red space. If Doom would be placed on this space, place it on the scenario instead. As an action, you prepare for a massive ritual enclosing the entire city in a circle inscribed with the crooked star of the Elder Sign. Test lore -2. If you pass, move 1 clue from the scenario sheet to card 8. So we need to do that 5 times.
Okay.
Perform this action only if you are in the future. And then while you're in the future, instead of resolving an encounter, you fear this future is what awaits the earth you call home, you suffer 2 horror. And there is no returning from the future. You can move there from Velma's Diner, but you cannot go back. So once you're there, your entire job is to try to move clues from the scenario sheet.
And it's testing what?
Testing lore -2.
Okay, so I'm probably the best person for that.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, I can add 1 and go up to 5.
I can
I've got-
once
Yeah.
per round reroll.
Well,
I can also re-roll all
I've
of
got
mine.
6
I mean,
lore.
yes, let's send you guys probably both through, because we need to do it 5 times, and you can't repeat an action twice, so it's maximum once per
Yeah.
turn. I kind of think we just have to sprint to do that.
Yeah.
We can,
Okay.
like, try to keep Doom off of here just so we don't get 5 out of 5 anomalies, but other than that, it's kind of our only hope, right?
Yeah, I think so.
feel like we have clues to bring us up to 5. I think what makes sense is to try to research the clues and then go here and try to do it.
Do you want to go, Rebecca?
Okay, well, I'm thinking I can either try to close this one or close that one. That one puts me closer to clues that I can potentially send that way. Or I can try to enter this cluster.
I think we have a lot more Doom coming towards this one, based on, like, because we keep redrawing the same cards.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it would be great to close the green anomaly.
I agree with that.
Okay.
You have to spend
So,
$1.
yeah, I need to spend $1,
You got plenty of those still?
which is fine. Well, I'm getting down there.
And ward.
And then I need to ward, which is 6.
So you also would be a good for this, but that's okay.
I got 2.
All you needed was 1. Okay, anomaly closed. That's actually really good. And that's your turn?
I'm going to cast my spell to test lore so I can get over here, and then I'm going to try to research my clue. What do you guys think?
Yeah, either research your clue or ward, so that maybe with that and the anomaly.
I think research
Clear
the
that.
clue for if that's going to be our goal.
Okay.
Alright, first I'm going to try to get out of here.
You're using your find gate?
Yeah.
Okay. Remnant and a horror?
Remnant and 1 horror. Okay, success. And so I'm going to go over here. So on my next turn I can move in there, and then I'm going to try to research,
Okay.
which is test observation, right?
Yes.
6.
Success. Okay, 4 clues on there.
Alright. Now we just have to start moving them over.
Is that everyone?
I think so.
Yeah.
All right, team. This is doable. Okay, for my turn, I have 2 robed figures, so I'm going to... Maybe I'll try to evade them. Then we were talking about getting you some money. If I evade them both, I can. It's a long shot because I have 2 dice, but I'll give it a try first. 1 success. Okay, I evade one of them, and I get another action.
And
So I
you
still
can
have
fight the
2,
other one.
but the other action has to be to fight. So, shotgun it. That made sense because you can't... fighting doesn't lets you spend your successes on all of the monsters,
Yeah.
so I could not have fought them both.
was-
Okay, blown apart. And I have 1 action left. So no, I can't get you money.
I
I
can
will-
stay where I can stay where I am and go next time if you want to have the first turn of your next time be give me
You
money.
trade.
You can also research this clue.
Yeah,
so
I'm
we get
going
them
to.
all-
I'm going to
all
research
in.
my clue and then add one to my lore.
Warding is not a bad idea either. But, okay, I'll take $3, please. That's my Jenny action. And that leaves you, Lindsay.
Okay. I'd like to increase my. I'm going to focus and increase my lore. And then I guess I'll ward while I'm here.
Okay.
You don't want to put it in there?
No, because I can do that when I'm
I
here.
guess that's true.
Yeah.
And if we're going to be there for a while. So, 5. Hopefully I can get rid
Yeah.
of this curse.
Buy some time on this anomaly.
Got a 6, so I get rid of my curse.
Sweet.
2
Awesome.
successes.
2 successes gets rid of those 2.
Since you were cursed, the 5 isn't a success.
Okay, 1
But-
success. But then, I'm going to... Do I want to re-roll now?
You're unlikely to see a lore test as your encounter.
No, it didn't work.
Didn't help. Okay. And that's everyone. So enemies, the robe figure is just going to ready because I evaded it, and it'll engage me. The hooded stalker moves towards the enemy with the lowest strength. Towards Norman.
Well, that's a bummer.
Yeah, it's kind of a little bit in our way.
I can use my spell and jump over it if I need to.
Yeah, I was
True.
gonna say on the next round I could go take a whack at it.
Encounter phase, we skip me since I have a robed figure.
You want to read me Independence Square?
I can read you Independence Square.
Yeah.
Lindsay. Oh, it's a clue. Today, in the Arkham Art Fair, you may buy any number of curio items
I got
from the
money.
display. One artist is painting a futuristic cityscape.
I think we
Use
did this one,
your
didn't we?
observation. Yep.
I think we failed it.
I think I failed it, so second time's a charm. Oh, I failed it again.
Oh. Where am I? Oh, nothing happens.
That's fine.
We shuffle it back in.
Yeah.
Those 3 clues are just going to hang out there forever at the rate we're going. Shane, your encounter is the anomaly with 1 doom.
right.
You find yourself thinking of choices you've made, your successes and regrets. Test will.
Great. Will is good. 5. Success.
If you pass, you recall a mistake that you made in the past and race to correct it as time bends. You remove 1 doom from any space in your neighborhood.
Should I remove
Okay.
it from mine or a different one?
Probably one that's more out of the
I'm going
way.
to do this one.
Yeah. And Rebecca, you're just hanging at the TikTok club.
TikTok.
No anomaly. There's a clue here. The smell of something hot and covered in gravy comes in from the kitchen. You may spend $1 for you or an ally to recover 3 health.
Oh.
Something about the clocks is off. Test your observation.
Observation 3. Fail.
All ones.
I feel like if you get all 1s, that should count for something.
Alright, you don't get the clue.
Oh boy.
And
Wait, once per round you may re-roll 1 die while resolving a test.
oh, yeah. Give it a reroll.
Yay!
Oh, sweet. Now I gotta find that card again. It's cool. Here we go. The clocks aren't just set at different times, they're moving at different speeds. You gain 1 clue from your neighborhood.
I'll take it.
Okay. Here goes nothing. A doom.
Graveyard.
Okay, onto the scenario. That's 8. And a headline. This is our second to last one.
I know.
So we're low on time.
I think if we use all of them, are we done?
We start every time we draw the headline icon and we put a doom straight onto the scenario. So it's it's a soft timer, but it's a timer. Cursed treasure brings money, problems.
Mo money, mo problems.
But it's not money problems. The comma is very clear about that. This money is the root of all evil. Treasure once belonged to pirate. Marsh family of Innsmouth claims treasure is theirs. Test willpower and resolve the effect based on your test results.
Willpower.
3. 1 success. You gain $3 and become cursed.
You rich bitch.
Cursed bitch.
2.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of headlines like this where it's like you either get bad thing, good thing, or both.
Yeah. That was what my last one was
Yeah.
too.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. So we have 5, right? 5 doom left.
Okay. Reckoning. All right. Any reckoning effects on our cards before we move on to Azathoth?
Ooh.
No.
Just the cultist who's on you.
Okay. Well, so there's a cultist on me, which spawns a doom, and the hooded stalker, who's gonna open an anomaly.
God damn it.
Yep. Downtown. Time's moving sideways.
Okay.
All right. And that was your first token.
That was. Bum, 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 bum. Blank.
Nice. It's a very dramatic build up to a blank.
Monster.
We've got us an Abyssal Servant, spawning at the street nearest its prey, who is the investigator with the most clues.
That's me, I have 1.
Spawns on the street by one
Oh.
of you two.
Spawned by her.
Might
I'll
as
do
well.
this one, right?
Sure. Okay.
Clue.
Spawn a
In
clue in Riverside?
Riverside.
Rivertown, rather?
I don't even know which one's Rivertown.
Riverside's a real life city a few miles away.
You get the last 2.
Enjoy.
Give me a good one. Oof.
Doomware.
Curiosity shop. So,
Okay. Oh, wait, no. That
Oh.
goes on the scenario. That's number 9 out of 13.
I think. Oh, nope.
Oh, no. Gate burst. All right, what's the top card of that deck?
North side, which already has one.
Yeah, so that's 3 more Doom straight onto the scenario.
So we literally only have 1 more dude left.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, 12 out of
Okay.
13.
I don't think there's any way we can do
Put 'em all
this.
back.
No, it's not. But we can try.
It does look impossible, but let's play it out. It's back to our actions. I'm going to start by evading my rogue figure to see whether I can do other things. I fail. Yep, sure fail. So I got to fight it. Like, that's all that's left for me.
Okay.
So shotgun it for $1 million.
Killed it.
Need
And
Wow, that's a lot.
6
And you get rid of your
damage.
curse.
Buy back.
Yes, oh,
You got
Almost-
plenty of 6s.
almost
You're
forgot I was cursed too, but yes, the 6s did the trick. Okay, that's my turn.
All right. I'm going to move to the future.
All right.
And then I will prepare. So I'm going to test lore -2, which
Preparing
is
for a massive ritual.
2. And neither.
You can spend your focus for a reroll.
Yeah, let's do that. All right. And then I can use my lucky cigarette, so I can move 1 to the future.
All right. 1 out of 5 on the
Almost
future.
there.
So
Okay.
close. Who's up?
I can move here and try and ward.
Yeah, I almost.
I could try and take
Do you have
on
any
that
spells?
monster.
Do you have any extra
Yeah.
mobility?
No, just the
Mm-mm.
dollar.
Um.
So I can move 3 spaces.
Yeah, either warding or researching a clue seems like the way to go.
Yeah, I would research your clues so that I don't have to.
Okay, well, just the only thing with researching is I don't have a lot of... It's what, observation?
Yeah.
You have 3.
You gotta try.
Okay.
Oh, you got enough?
Yeah. Oh, got it.
Sweet.
1.
Okay.
That's all 5.
There's enough clues. They just have to be moved to the ritual in the future.
Okay, I'm
Okay,
gonna...
well, that was my 1.
But you can't do
Oh.
it this round, can you?
Yeah.
What else should I do? Should I move over there, or...
So the monster's not going to chase you anymore. Yeah, you can do pretty much
or I
whatever
could
you want.
go towards this one and try and close this.
Yeah, you can't get all the way there.
No,
but
I
that's
can get halfway.
not bad. If we manage to have another round, that'd be good.
Okay.
Okay. Lindsay.
Alright, I'm gonna try to teleport.
Okay. How many dice do you need?
5. And I do. So I'm gonna jump over this guy.
Did you spend...
So here's my 2 remnants, and then move in, and that's all I can do.
Yes. You made it to the future. There's no going back.
Is that worth it?
Maybe not.
Because then you'll just get hit for 2 horror.
If you stay in the present, you can try and ward.
Yeah, you could try to get this off, and then maybe on this encounter you could get this one off.
That's true.
Yeah, that's a
Maybe
good
it's not
idea.
time to move yet.
I'm gonna do that,
Okay.
and then I'll ward. Oh, I got plenty.
Oh, wow. Yes, you did.
Alright. Okay, are we all
That's
done?
everything. It's the
Monsters.
So no one has anything engaged, right? Abyssal Servant, it moves towards and engages the investigator with the most clues, so it's going to move towards
me.
Dexter, 1, 2.
That guy's
And the Hooded
gonna engage
Stalker moves towards the lowest strength.
That's
yes, he'll engage you and hit you for 1
1 what?
damage.
Damn it.
Well, the bigger thing is that I can't do anything else next time.
You can evade it.
Yeah, but then I invade it and then I move.
No, you can evade it, and that gives you an extra action. So
Yeah.
you could evade, move, and then do
Oh,
it.
okay.
Or I can move over and kill it. Okay. Encounters. I'm in an anomaly with 2 doom.
The Traveler looks just like you and claims to have come back in time to prevent you from making a terrible mistake. Test Will -2.
Which terrible mistake? I make so many. Will -2?
Burying
Will
mine,
-2.
probably.
Oh man, I'm rolling 1 die. And failing.
Alright, suffer 2 horror.
That...
Kills you?
that kills me, which adds 1 doom to the scenario when a person is defeated. So...
Oh.
13 doom on the scenario sheet. We flip
That's
card
over.
9.
What one?
Doom.
Do. No.
And we're sure... Oh.
Just to keep track.
Too bad we can't go back. I could undo my move and take yours. Unhealthy.
Too late.
Didn't
Blind
think of that.
chaos.
The Daemon Sultan emerges from the great rift over Arkham, and all air is sucked from the atmosphere in an instant. Earthquakes and volcanic eruptions tear the Earth's crust apart, I meant. All remaining life on Earth lasts no more than a few fleeting moments of pain. Or rather, they would feel pain had their minds not already been shattered.
I feel like this means that we lost.
Somehow,
Sadly.
you survive long enough to watch everything else die. Investigators lose the game.
Seems right.
Well, that's a bummer.
We did not
Yeah.
do well.
All right, welcome to Arkham Horror 3rd Edition.
It's hard.
Yeah. I mean, once you get practiced, Eldritch was the same way, and I think we're a lot better at Eldritch now.
You have to, similar to in Eldritch Horror, you have to strike the right balance between trying to win and trying to not lose.
Yeah.
In finding clues versus removing doom. And I haven't looked at the cards. I've never won this scenario. I've played one other time. I didn't look at the card. My suspicion is if we had pulled off the spending 5 clues at the ritual
We
site,
would've won.
we would have won. So we were close. We were very close. Next time.
Next time.
I mean, next time on video, we'll probably play a different scenario.
Yes.
But next time we play, we'll get our revenge. So, happy Halloween, everyone.
Yeah.
And
This
all
was a
of you
very
watching.
spooky Halloween game, which was good.
It was,
Oh,
yeah.
we just got...
All these Arkham games are great for Halloween. I'm sure I'll play more between now and then since it's 4 days away. See you guys tomorrow. Woo!
All right.
All right, thank you all for the game.
Thank you for having us.
My pleasure. No one's ever said thank you back.
You're welcome.
Aw.
Probably someone has.
Yeah, well,
But this just seemed the most important to me.
and the most genuine. Other people were probably saying it, but didn't mean it. So I mean it.
I just sensed it.
I know.
On that lovely, heartfelt Halloween note, be optimal.